No, they're assholes. And we located Logwig's sister, who came to collect.
She's hot, by the way.
Oh no!
Oh, it's so unnecessary.
Poor Mark.
Away.
Did you see Martin's eyes just go?
We're putting a robot on server mute till the recap is done.
This is like the second person that goes for Martin's sister.
I was in the what the fuck?
Martin.
I have no notes on this. It was a really good session. That I
That's
just
it,
remember it.
everyone. Shut it. Let him do his recap.
Yeah, I was gonna say the session was so good that I don't actually need notes on it.
You got this, Kurt. Keep going. It was good.
Yeah, we spoke. Well, Undina spoke to Logwig's sister and told.
We waved to the mom.
Yeah,
The mom
To
ignored
tell-
us.
oofed.
Yay!
to say which gate we were actually at. She came to pick Logwig up. Ondina scammed the guards to get in. Forgot about me. And we then went back to camp. The Good Vibes. I got it right this time, Oliver. You're welcome. Who met a bunch of new friends. I don't know what the fuck their names are. I didn't bother writing them down. Some like Larry, Darry, and
Yes,
Tom.
exactly. That's definitely what they were called.
Larry, Darry, and Tom.
I know. I just remember there was 3 of them. Okay?
No,
Yes,
that's
there were 3 of
That's
them.
in my notes, and there was the OG names.
They're definitely not that.
Larry, Darry, and Tom.
I would have to find their names in order to argue that.
Larry-
because otherwise
Larry-
they are
I-
Larry, Darry, and Tom.
Yeah.
No, I got them. Actually, one of them is literally called Tom. So.
Yeah. The non-meme name. I got right. They spent some time at Camp Cool Vibes. It's being renamed again to its better
It's
name.
changing every iteration.
Yeah, every other iteration I come back to it. I spoke with a Tabaxi who tried to smuggle me in. Well, asked to smuggle me in. I bought nice, lovely sandwiches off him. And Ondina and Logwig headed further into Dominion to start doing stuff to see if they could find a way in for me. That's pretty much it. I don't think I missed anything out.
Yep, nope. All right. And so we will begin with the different music, first of all.
Just too happy for what's about to happen.
Oh, there's music.
It's not happening to you immediately, don't worry.
Oh, good.
I don't know if Mr. James is here. I would need him to be here.
He just got screen based parents for food.
Okay, we will wait till he gets back.
I'm just gonna go ask my brother a quick real thing.
Why are you gonna grasp him?
Real quick thing, rather.
A quick real thing.
Yeah.
Compared to the quick fake thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna start getting my alcohol out my bag. We'll start light.
What you got?
I got some Copperberg.
Oh
But I also have a bottle of vodka, so we'll
no!
Okay.
I said starting light. I said starting light. Copperberg first.
No touchy vodka until we're
Look,
at least
look,
mostly through this.
Look, Ash, bag. Can you see the bag? No, it's out of view.
No.
No,
Vod-
it's like in your chest cavity. From
Just show the back.
Vodka. It's gonna disappear, but
all I know is that Irinax's heart is made of alcohol. That is about all I know.
that is probably true. Also, my
Right
brother
one.
stole my claptrap unit, so I have this instead.
Your what?
My claptrap unit. It's a bottle opener that looks like claptrap.
Claptrap from like that age-old fucking game.
From Borderlands, yeah.
No, where I think you've been a much older one. Oh, actually, it's not called Claptrap. It's called Laptrap back then.
Yep.
The lap trap.
All right, I have to unmute Roman, don't I? Oh no, he's already died.
What do you mean?
I put
Oh,
your server
you were
mute.
Yeah, I know. I removed it, but just
Yeah, I know.
I'll send it to you, Ash, so you can see.
I mean, I may as well ask while the day is going on. is there anything you guys would be doing back at your camp?
I need Oliver for that, and he's not here, so I wanted to, but he said he had to go. So.
Mel,
Yeah?
what are you doing?
God damn fucking 10 days. It was a meme.
It's only me how I have been mad.
Thank you.
What did I
I'm
miss?
going to ignore that.
Did I just miss me posting?
No, you're
We're
miss.
no,
You missed
we're missing
Mel.
you.
You missed Mel being distracted. Right.
What?
So-
What am I getting distracted by? We're literally
James is
waiting
there,
for people, you fucking mushroom.
He's back now. With the two of you.
Well,
Kelvin
James is back
and
there, so.
yeah, I know. But I'm gonna just do this first. Keldy and John, until nightfall, is there anything the two of you would be doing?
Until nightfall, no. We keep building and renovating and adding more people to the fire.
You're not adding more people. It is you have a campsite. That is about all you have.
No,
There is
no,
nothing
no,
more.
no.
There is nothing less.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
there-
start
there
cutting
was
down
three
trees to
branches.
make more. I'm gonna start cutting down trees to make more room for our camp.
I just have to
Or-
make a distinction here. You mean around the campfire, right? Not more people in the campfire, because there's a very important difference.
You're not there. You don't know.
There is a distinction here, and this is quite an
No,
important
we're-
one.
We're not throwing innocent civilians into the campfire.
Oh, we don't. Oops.
Alien!
That's a nah.
No,
During
we're
the day,
pimping
no.
the camp.
Yeah, we just make it lively, and then at the evening, when the evening comes, I will like light the fire, and as the fire is crackling, I'll just address John. So you and I share quite a lot by now. We don't know each other that long, but we have apparently the same goal. It is to get rid of that necromancer in the woods. And on top of that, we both have those, and I like hate my crown, and then I can't take it off. It is apparently cursed. Have you discovered if your item is cursed?
I'm gonna try to slowly take off my cloak.
Please make a whiz save.
Have I not taken off this cloak when I've gone to sleep before?
A bit different at the moment.
Okay.
The intention matters as well.
Fair enough. Why am I on 5 HP? Alright, that's fine.
Question.
You
By the way, you
forgot-
guys get
No.
attacked. Roll initiative. Time
No,
to kill
no,
you.
no.
Oh, because of the combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bored one night, you want to fight some fire giants?
Yeah, in case you guys want to see, Oliver actually made the fucking campsite, so you guys can take a look at what their camp looks like. I'll show you guys in a second. There you go.
He already showed me. Haha. That's fucked scrubs.
So
I'll move you guys here.
context: me and Roman wanted to try out a thing, so we had a little mock combat against the fire giant and ice giant,
I died.
and we almost won.
I died.
I missed one last attack that would have killed the final giant. Wisdom save, right? I'm so good at wisdom saves. We all know this.
You get +2 to your saving throw, by the way, since you are
That's a
10 feet next to me.
That's a 7.
You're like, oh yeah, this is easy. As you take it off. You turn back to Caldian, just like, yeah, that was easy. Caldian, you just see as he's done this, and then
Mhm.
this.
Did you mean to take it off?
I did.
Well, why
You
did
look
you
down,
put it?
and it's still on.
Give it to me. I just want to inspect it.
Can I give it? I'm gonna just be like, well, I'm thinking just, well, I'm gonna get it back, so.
Again, he tries to take it off, but at some point he just kind of shrugs and just puts it back on.
Are you gonna give it to me?
I guess not. I have taken it off before.
Okay.
Maybe it's because we're discussing if it's cursed. I don't know.
Well,
I don't usually sleep with it on.
Or do you?
No, I would have instinctively all this time whilst I've been wearing it, taken it off when I go to bed, Ashwin. And if
The point
You
I'm
would-
making is, would you have noticed?
would I have?
I think I would have.
You're welcome to roll me a history.
Have you never nearly gone to bed with your glasses still on?
No.
It's a bit different here. It's you don't fully remember, Caldian.
It's like the SCP.
It's not
I
like
mean,
you
I
sit
wasn't
and
paying
stare.
I wasn't paying attention.
gonna say-
that much.
You don't stare at John every time he goes to bed.
Or do I?
I don't know, maybe you don't.
By the way,
If you did, I would have.
If you did, yeah. If you did, you're not paying much attention.
it would have been funny. That
Well,
stare
I'm not
alone.
watching
all
the
I was
cloak
giving
he's
it.
wearing.
You know, in the past at least, you don't recall John sleeping with it.
Okay.
Recently, however, just kind of foggily, you somewhat remember him actually having slept with it.
Well,
You're not sure whether that's true or not. but
Well, we were on the way on the road, so ready is ready. I guess.
Yeah.
Have it granted you any visions?
Not really, no. Has it? I can't remember when I activated it if I got a vision.
no visions. It was a bit different for you.
Well, when I tried using it, the first time I put it and then tried to recall and meditate over it, I had visions of wars and fallen warriors. Very vivid, fast flashing. And when I tried using it, if I don't control myself, I go into blind sort of aggression. Just attack the nearest person next to me. This is why I'm kind of not using it, but I cannot remove it.
It my cloak kind of gives me more protection
Yeah,
just by like having it on.
yeah. Well, I realized that after I had it on, I know stuff a bit better. Stuff that it's like some of its knowledge got into my brain somehow. I can't explain it. All I'm saying is, you haven't really. You've been using the cloak like very gently, so just be careful if you're trying to feed it more, or I don't know how it works. So you're sacrificing blood to it once. Just be careful.
Just like silent nodding.
About that other topic, do you know that person's name? Any descriptions or how to identify him in case we ever split?
I don't, do I?
No, you've seen the hordes, or less hordes when you left, but you've seen the skeletons. You've seen
Yes.
your own kind raised to fight you. But no, you don't know his name.
I was just head shaking.
I'll just take the sword that is like laying next to me, and you will see there's a symbol on it, and it's a bit more nature looking. Well, I hope that new power I got will help me deal with that at least. And then we drift into the evening, unless John wants to do anything else.
All right. Well, in that case, I don't know if Foodman is back yet.
He was here.
But if
He is.
no, he said he was gonna go grab food.
He was here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, he went to grab food now, so I'm not sure
okay,
if he's
okay.
back. In which case, we'll come back to him again.
No, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, no, you are back. Okay.
Just getting my food, that's all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can
Let me
I
know when you're ready.
quickly grab some water?
I am ready.
Yeah, you can grab whatever you want to. So, Arthur, what happened with you is a bit different. We're turning back the day a little bit. As you enter the town without any problems. And as you walk with the others, probably move you guys back onto that map. That's me going in the completely wrong direction. Okay. You enter through here. You make your way down the main road, all the way up. You part with the others at the Arcane Halls. And you keep heading north. You know that if there's any message, or if you want to meet anyone from your group, they would be at their base, just located in the Steel District to the north, where the guards, the barracks, the training grounds, as well as the prison are all located. And not just the ones that are commanded by the Lord of the City himself, by the king, but also the various smaller groups that are controlled by noble houses, or even those that are a bit beneath that. Smaller adventuring groups that look to give their sword as hire for as mercenaries.
Mm.
Would have made your way all the way there till you stand in front of a large round building. One that you know is where the Iron Company is located. The doors themselves, large oak doors, quite sturdy. But there doesn't seem to be anyone standing guard at the moment, like there usually would be.
Mm. Would enter the building anyway, then expect it.
Yep, as you enter, you see the large open entry hallway. Places for people to sit, just relax after a job well done. But you don't see anyone in the main area, at least.
Anyone that I would recognise? Any
You don't see anyone in the main area. There's no one.
what about the other areas? I'm gonna inspect the other areas.
Yeah, all right. Just give me a quick investigation check.
Yeah, sure. $19.
You wander around the place a little bit, and it is surprisingly quiet. A large kitchen, the area where people get together to dine, the sleeping quarters, all of them empty.
Mm.
But as you go to one of the smaller rooms, ones that are used mostly for tactics, where you see war maps, all sorts of things just kind of cluttered and lying all over the place, you hear a bit of snoring coming from one of the closed doors.
Mm. Well, because it's pretty much I'm walking around my home, so I'm not really going to be. No, actually, I'm going to be ready to react, but I am going to open a door because it is my home, pretty much. This is mine. You know, just walk into the room because I have been in the tactic rooms a few times.
Yeah. You've been in there. You've been in and out this place, so you know it quite well.
Yeah,
So you
I'm not
do
really-
attempt to open it, and you, as it like opens about halfway, you feel as the door just kind of slams into a table on the other side, and you see a couple pieces of parchment drop down. But the snoring doesn't stop. And as you kind of like peek your head in, you see around where this table is, with about 4 or 5 chairs around it, you see a man who is just kind of passed out, drooling over the map that is currently on the table. Black hair and black eyes. It is someone you know.
Mm.
It is the man who acts as the liaison for your mercenary group, by the name of Verdon Greyhawk. I can send you the name. Give me a moment.
Yes, I did.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go. He has gray robes on, and he just seems kind of out of it. Little black mustache, just passed out.
Mm. I'm going to enter the room and just tap on the shoulder.
As you tap him on the shoulder, he just immediately just kind of jolts away. Oh, what? Oh, Oh. Didn't think I'd be seeing you alive anytime soon.
It's been a while, Verden.
Been a while
Where are the
indeed. As you like get a cumbersome gets up, stretches, where he pats you on the back. Oh, well, we thought we'd be seeing you either in a body bag or not ever, because the commander was not happy.
Yeah, I understand.
Where are the others? Haven't you heard?
No, I haven't heard. I've just returned from the Ashlands. Sadly,
Right, that's
I
where
broke
you
the
went, you fucking
Yeah.
lunatic. Where's
Sadly,
Agnar? Where's the moron?
he won't be coming back.
I see as he stiffens for a moment, then just kind of. Right.
My goal. I owe a few deeds. You know, people helping me out, so I'm going to help them with, and
Don't know if you have the time to be helping others.
Well-
And he just kind of, like, into his pocket, then he pulls out a letter and he hands it to you. Letter from the commander. That's why I was surprised you were coming, but well,
I did send a letter in advance.
yes,
but
I
it
know. I mean, I couldn't believe that you were coming back. Not that I didn't expect you.
wasn't- Okay.
Commander got your bird, and you can check your little handouts for your message. I think I shared it to you. I
Don't need it. But let me check handouts.
Yeah, you should have. You can see it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I'm gonna open the letter and read it.
You're welcome to keep it to yourself or read it out loud as you wish. That is up to you.
So they've headed up to the north.
I've already been north for quite a bit. We had Lord Valerion and Lady Awen send them north, stay there for whatever reasons. But now the savages have attacked. We are dealing with that at the moment. But
Yes.
from the correspondence we've gotten, and he just kind of points at a bunch of other letters that are just on the table. Seems to be going well. I've repelled 1 or 2 attacks. Bit weird. Commander doesn't think they're actually trying to damage us in any way, but it's not for me to worry my brains about. I don't have much anyway.
Well, thank you for passing on the message.
I hope you saw the message. You know how Lady Awen gets. You do not want to make her mad. If I were you, I would get working on that.
I will do so with haste.
I also recommend you get it done before. Well,
before whatever I have to do. Yeah,
No. I mean before. Well, you have a day to do it, because she's going to be speaking in front of, well, the general townspeople. You haven't heard about that either, have you? The selection is happening now, and all the nobles are looking for people to back them up. So that's going to be happening in 2 days. So
I see.
you want to give it to her before that.
Is
my recommendation.
I will go with haste. Thank you for staying. Well, not staying up late, but try not to.
He looks around. Ah, shit, it's day, isn't it?
Try not to slobber all over the maps.
Takes a little bit of his sleeve. Just, it's fine. Good as new. Nothing to worry about.
Go get yourself washed up, my old friend.
Good to have you back.
It's good to see you too.
Wonder how much is going to be left of you once the commander gets back. He just gives you a grin before he saunters off.
We'll have to wait and see. And I'll leave as well.
Alright. What are you doing?
Well, I know. Who do I know that's got into the Dominion?
You know Undina and Logwick have.
I'm going to go look for Undina.
Good luck.
Big.
You're welcome to roll me a perception check.
Yes. Okay, 1 second. Go and give me good roll. What I get? I'm gonna just use my inspiration and just roll again. See if I get a better one.
Go for it.
Nope, I got 12. Sad day.
Dominion's a very large city. And you are well aware that you can't actually get into the arcane halls due to the fact that you don't have any magic. Your status as a mercenary captain isn't going to be enough for that. The mages are a little bit snobby. So, you go and you wander around outside for a little bit to see if you can find them. But no trace.
Okay. How many hours? Like, how long have they been in there? Like, so how long have I been from going to the cave? Go and do my
I
own
can
stuff?
check distances to do this. Give me a moment. 9,000 feet, about 3 kilometers. You would have taken like an hour and something to get back to the arcane halls. And then you would have paced around for an hour, maybe, assuming you're being persistent. But you would have no luck.
Are you sure?
Rob, you seem confused about my distances. You're welcome to correct me.
No. A person walks about 6 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, we walk a lot quicker than you think.
I'm going by 5 feet measurements, but yeah, sure. We'll do 1 hour then. But regardless, you wouldn't be able to find.
I'm gonna wait
Visit
around
people.
outside for like 1 more hour before going off and doing what I have to do and go and see the lady.
Sure. How in detail are you going? And are you leaving anything out, or are you sharing everything?
I'm going to attempt to leave a note at the if they allow me to, the mages allow me to tell them where I'm headed.
You can roll me a persuasion on that one.
I'll be right back. I'll make dinner quickly.
20.
Okay.
You're lucky enough that you find a mage that is less of an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You find a half-elf by the name of Icarus that just apparently having heard of your 2 companions, takes it, then walks off.
And I will go. I will go and do what I have to do. And start heading in a general direction to where.
I mean, you can just go back to your thing if that's where. It's fine.
No, I want to go and go straight to her, just get everything out of the punishment and all out of the way.
You're going back to your place, right? To the
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
So you're just
But if I had to go to this person,
No, you're supposed to do your report.
well,
You're not going to be. She is a high-ranking noble in, not in a place that you can reach just off your own way.
Okay, I'm gonna go do my report and have the letter say I'm going to be up here. So
Yeah, you have your report and you have the liaison. So if you finish your report, you send it to the liaison. He takes it up.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, like I said, with the note I left at the Arcane Halls, I'll know a general direction where to go.
Yep. How in depth are you making this report, and are you omitting anything?
What do you mean omitting anything?
Are you
Redacting
going to
any
not?
of your
Are you
information.
not going to be talking about any parts of your experience? If you want to, you can think about it, and you can message me as well if
I will
you
think
want some
about it.
time.
I'll think about it. Is that right?
Yeah,
I'll let
that's
you
fine.
guys do your stuff.
Yep, you're welcome to think about it and let me know. And depending on what you're doing, I will ask for.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Stuck Out as the City next.
Oof. Yes. What do you want?
You are sitting outside.
Yep. Eating my sandwich.
Eating your sandwiches, indeed. You don't make a deal on sandwiches and then forget the sandwiches.
Exactly.
Staying outside, eating your sandwiches. As the sun starts to go down, you're reminded of what Undina told you, which was that people would be coming.
I'm gonna find like a rock nearby just to cast light on it.
Okay.
To try and keep keep myself awake with the light.
Yeah, it is quite late at this point. 11, headed on 12. And you're welcome to make a con save for me, just to kind of resist. The wizard's like a. You try to stay awake. But
The light doesn't help me at all.
it helps, right? Like, you use it at first to focus.
Yeah.
But it becomes, like, you focus on it so much that everything else around it just kind of blurs.
Yeah.
So all you have is this light, and then
Oh, I get
you
like
feel
the
yourself...
small pixelation of like.
Yeah, you just start to, like, you feel yourself nodding at times, and you catch yourself. But it just goes like this, and at some point you're out.
My last words before I fall asleep, bloody Undina.
At some point,
Somewhere in the Dominion, Undina feels like
a
offended.
disturbance in the force. Logwing just flinches back in fear.
What the fuck is happening?
The eyes
This could
glow
probably
red.
be happening at the moment where both like, oh wait,
I would have.
Odina
By the way, I would
didn't
have found like a rock or something to like lean against. I'm not just like gonna.
The same rock you like lighted on.
You know, I have to be able to pick up the rock, right? I'm not gonna lie on. It's like a pebble. I've done like cast light on a pebble. Just fucking boulder. Just cast light on boulder. Dude, if I could do that, I think they would just let me in.
You found a light source.
If I could cast light on a boulder, I think Dominion would just let me in. They'd be like, dude, this guy's too powerful to mess with. Just, yeah.
You're having a nice dream before you're just kind of rudely awakened from slumber. As you look up, you see a familiar cat face just staring into you. I believe someone is looking for you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna lift myself up.
Yeah. Out of the darkness, amongst the various people at their camps, you can see rows of torches. And in the flicker of torchlight in the dark, you can see the golden armor of the guards of Dominion, led by one in silver, similar to the one that you saw at the gates when you asked for the supervisor.
Yep.
When you went Karanax on the guards,
Karen Hex, you mean?
as well as 2 figures in purple robes.
Do I
That
recognize what the robes would be a part of?
you would not.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't. You know a fair amount of what color and, things correspond
Yeah.
to in terms of
Yeah,
stature,
that's
but
the reason I asked.
purple is one that you haven't seen.
Ah, it could be that new guild. Gold armor. You just said the ones in the gold armor look like normal soldiers. Well, normal guards.
Yeah, the gold ones are the usual guards that you see.
Yeah.
The silver
then-
ones generally seeming to be the higher ranking officers.
Yep.
How far up the hierarchy goes, you're not 100% sure.
Yep.
Things might have changed. Right?
Cabalion next.
But you hear as the guards call out for your name, Iranex. You see multiple people kind of looking out in irritation, but noticing that it's guards, they just kind of shrink back into their tents.
I'm gonna put my hand up. I guess this is the group Undino was on about.
Are you gonna get up and go and meet them, or what are you doing?
I'm just holding. I'm like still like waking back up.
You hear
And then I'm gonna
from over
slowly
there.
head towards them.
Matches the description, we found them. Iranex.
Yes. Sorry, I was just woken up.
By order of the Archmage, you are to be detained.
Ah, this is what she meant.
For a short
Yeah.
while.
That is fine.
You're not to be put in cuffs, but you are to be
I
kept
need-
in confinement.
I don't need to hand anything over, do I?
You do not.
Good.
As soon as your identity is confirmed, you will be allowed to leave.
I'm just gonna follow them. Is anyone
So you
like
see-
holding me up? Because I'm gonna be like walking. Is like.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to
after the
hold
first,
myself.
the first tent that you walk into, you have the guards basically shuffle you between the 2 other purple mages
Yeah.
as you move through.
Do I get taken to an area I recognize, or?
1 second. I am going to do something. No, you are just taken to the gates. And
Oh, just
at
back
the
to
gates,
the gates.
Yeah, at the gates you see as the guards open the door, and you see as the horse cart is ready for you to ride on.
I'm gonna get on the cart. Is there someone inside?
Only whoever is driving it.
Okay. Does the seats look comfortable? Or are they
It's
just
a
wooden?
wooden horse cart.
There's no. I know. I mean, is there like cushions that someone's put down?
Oh yeah, there are.
I'm gonna try and sleep on them to get a little bit of a nap as I head to wherever I'm going to.
Sure. You just kind of go and lie down. You don't really catch the 2 purple people giving each other a glance like, what the fuck? As they also get on the back of the cart.
Like every so often,
And-
just like oh, fucking cart.
You drift off back into a slumber until you're rudely awoken as your head bonks into the top of the cart. As Mr. Iranex, you are now all the way over here.
Over where? Sorry.
If I can find you, give me a moment. And
Where's Little Nax?
up there.
Oh, I'm all the way over here. Okay.
As you stand in front of a very, very large, imposing blackstone building.
Do I recognize the area just by having a quick look around?
Give me a history roll on this one.
We're all so tiny.
if-
Where the fuck is
If I fail, I'm going to be sad. Can we put that out there?
Oof.
By the way, the dice rolled on D&D Beyond just slid across the screen. It didn't actually roll.
Just don't.
Yeah, all the way across.
You know enough
rubbing
about
it
this
in.
area. You know enough about this area to realize that as you look around and you see a site that you haven't seen in a long time. You see the tower with the floating islands around it.
Oh, it's wonderful to be back inside the walls.
Off to the west of where you stand. And beyond it, you can see from the multitude of spires around the citadel itself, green beams of light that travel off into the sky. If you look closely, a slight shimmer seems to cover the entire citadel itself. As for the area you're in, you somewhat recognize it. One or two of the buildings still seem the same, but this area seems to have expanded. There is a lot more in terms of training grounds, barracks that you can see compared to back in the day.
Ash, just to confirm, this
Yep.
is by where I used to be, right?
You used to live down here.
No, not where I actually used to live, but when I was in the mage.
The arcade halls are here.
Oh, okay, yeah. When we were discussing it, you were pointing up here. That's the only reason why.
The arcade halls are 9,000 feet away, so about 3 kilometers.
Yeah.
You are currently here.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just saying when we were actually discussing
Yep.
the stuff, I was over here. That's why. It's fine.
As you're kind of just looking around, you feel like a slight nudge in your back as one of the purple mages just pushes you.
I'll go. I was just reminiscing.
You can reminisce as much as you want. If you are proven to not be an imposter.
I don't know. I'm just gonna follow them wherever they want me to go.
You're taken in and go down 1 or 2 flights of stairs, not really paying all that much attention.
I'm also tired.
Until at some point you hear the clanking of bars opening. And you look up to see a cell. Not the most comfortable, not the least. There's a bench and a rather shoddy pillow that's been stuffed with what seems to be hay, little bits of it poking out, as well as a blanket in there.
Not the worst place I've slept.
The Archmage will be back in a few hours.
I'm gonna step in, just turn around. It's different on this side of the bars, and then go and lie down.
Right. You see, as there is a
Guess.
guard of some sorts. The silver helmeted captain sits down and notices that you're just about to sleep and just going, okay, fair enough. I just leans back.
Just woke right down. Just woke me up.
Let's go.
Is there a dim bit of light in here, or is it just pitch black?
Yeah, there are multiple rows of torches.
Like the little torches, yeah. Okay. The one that's like closest to me. I'm just gonna like naturally like try and turn it out with Presty and fall asleep.
Close your eyes. The last thing you see is the flicker of candlelight.
No, I mean
Pretty
like
close.
I Presty them out. Is what I mean.
Oh, you press them out. Oh, okay. In that
Yeah.
case, you get angry noises from the guard, who gets
I'm
up and
still,
turns the torch back on.
I guess I'm not allowed.
Don't do that.
I'm not even gonna hear that. I'm just gonna fall asleep.
Bloody just... James, I am well aware of what each one stands for. Don't worry. Oh, that's so fun. I look forward to this one. The question is, do I continue with you? Logwing, indeed now. You know what you guys did all day. As night falls, you see a rather, as you get back, you're deciding what to do. You have a very sleep-deprived Icarus just walk up. Right, letter for the two of you. Or one of you, I'm not sure. Some Arthur fellow. Yes, he was very persistent. Walked up and down for 2 hours and got annoyed at it. So I went and asked him what he was doing.
I'll take the note. If he gives it.
He gives you the note and then just kind of shuffled off.
What's on the note?
What is on the note?
Not much. It just informs you that he has gone to his barracks.
Yeah.
And that he has some work to do, and that is where he is.
Any
And he gives
clue?
you...
Does it also say where said barracks are, or just?
Yes, he informs you of the location of it. It is within the steel district to the north.
Okay, because we definitely know where that is.
You do know because you have maps. So
you follow the path. Yeah, you follow the path.
You remember where the steel district is in the map that you saw from what Icarus showed of you.
Like, you're here.
I see that, but I didn't know if we had the map. But the
Don't have
we have the map. Oh, we saw the map. I mean it like that. Yeah, we saw the map. Great. All right. Arthur has stuff to do, so I guess he's of no use tonight. So I guess we'll.
I'm gonna get myself acquainted with that bathtub.
Okay. Have fun. What am I supposed to say about this?
You don't need to say anything. I'm just giving you an option. If there's anything you would want to do, you can do it. If not, no worries.
Martin, you had an idea.
Yes,
Yeah,
his idea is he's taking a bath.
No. I messaged her that I could go talk to some trees, but it's like.
You need to get better context, though.
That's all he needs to know for now. But right now there's curfew, so it wouldn't be possible anyway. So.
I mean, would be. But okay.
I would not be breaking curfew, as an envoy basically here. I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Okay, let's go. I will take another bat again because yeah, it's like the first bat we have had in like since the cool tunnel in the Ashlands.
Welcome to go sit in the tub again. You have hot water already in the buckets, and you have an entire tub. So you just gotta pour it all in and just gotta.
Chill the night through.
Yeah. All right. You two are getting the spa experience as you relax.
Well, the rest sleeps outside or on a chair.
Hey, I'm on a bed.
Alright.
We have hammocks.
Technically also tents.
And tents. And bedrolls.
Yeah.
And each other.
Don't know why he decided to put that in.
So,
I'm
John,
definitely sleeping in my own tent.
different?
If you bring up the map, you can see that there are two separate tents, in the color red brownish. One is for me and one is for Caldian. If Caldian dips a pinky into my tent, he's losing said pinky.
That wasn't a pinky.
How mean of you. Oh no. Wait, if it looked like a pinky, I am curious what. No! Oh no!
Castration! Castration! We support human castration.
Now I stay up.
We do, no.
And I will call for Koa.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're the hunter shiplet?
I mean, when everybody is asleep.
Yes, I know. I'm just joking.
Stealth roll for Koa.
Don't worry, I poisoned the food they're sleeping.
The tiger will come out. Mandatory as it always does. Sits down at your feet and then just closes its eyes.
Yeah. I'll just pet it and I don't remember if I can telepathically speak to it. I'll just quietly speak to it.
This is. You
It's a
should have a
sightseeing.
telepathic. You should be able to speak to it telepathically, I think.
You have message, right?
No. I do not.
That was a noise.
What are you gonna ask it?
Is murder a thing in Dominion?
No. I'm not gonna ask it. I'm just gonna enjoy its company, like. And
In that case,
I
you
don't-
see as it like shifts over a bit, just kind of lean against your leg, just kind of dangling from the hammock. a bit.
I
You just
will.
hear-
I will tell her to before the sun rises up, just to.
Yeah, to
Go
just
hide again.
not terrify people.
Yes.
Yeah, and you just get like a slight chuff in response.
Is it? Go to sleep.
Mel's just lost her mind. She just thinks I'm about to like game end her character or something. She's
Wow!
just completely losing it.
Yes, I actually think you are gonna. Martin, hold my hand.
Oh, for fuck's
What?
sake, you're night hunting, aren't you?
What?
Oh
No,
no.
I'm not out. No, I'm in. I'm in a bathtub.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
I'm actually taking a bath. I can't flip flop somewhere now.
Bath people, you have a bath. You have a wonderful night. Tiger and cat person, you both have a good night as well. Mr. Arthur Warhill.
Oh,
You've not had many interactions with Lady A. Seen her once or twice. Mostly talking to her, and
Your mic.
she's, greeted you once or twice as well.
Your
Ash,
mic.
your mic.
Your mic.
Oh, my. Is it that?
It's going. Can
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, no, hearing, good, bad. A yes or no from anyone would be nice.
I forgot he doesn't have dual monitors, so we're all putting our thumbs
Yeah,
up.
yes, I'm jumping.
Alright. So, you've seen Lady A once or twice, right? When she's come down to talk about specific orders. You being the adopted son, you've been there for one or two of them. You've been introduced. You know she's relatively straightforward, but strict about things. Such as following orders, and obeying the chain of command, and doing reports well. But you, Arthur, you know that, and you're trying to think about as a soldier, you want to omit certain things that would make life for your other party members a bit difficult. And you spend a lot of time thinking about how to formulate it. And by the time you've decided, the little candle that you were working under is already burnt down. You start to get tired and a bit droopy. Just start writing. And at the back of your head, you know this report is going to come out terribly when you wake up.
Ash, can I start drinking now because of this?
No.
Listen, I'm in so much pain right now. So much pain, and Ash knows it, and I hate it. I hate everything.
As you write, at some point you just drift off
I'm drifting.
into a similar sleep, the same way you mocked your liaison. You two fall asleep, drooling on your recruit. We'll come back to you in the morning. Iridax, you are woken to the sound of shouting and confusion and mild fear. You kind of groggily look around. You notice that the guard captain that was sitting watching you is now standing up and sort of staring up the stairs.
I'm gonna walk up to the bars. Could I guess that quite a lot of time has passed while I've been asleep, or?
Yeah, I mean you're underground, so you don't know whether or not.
Yeah, but do I feel like well rested, as if I've?
No.
No,
not been that long.
it's been like half an hour.
Well, it's been more, possibly. You don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I need keen mind, so you have to tell me what time of day it is.
You hear? Oh, I do.
Yeah, that's what keen mind does.
Does
You
it?
know, you always know how long it is until sunset or sunrise.
You know, it'll be about 2 to 3 hours before sunrise. You can just kind of tell that because magic.
Cause magic.
Yeah, because magic.
Cause magic.
Because internal
The
clock.
the air seems stale, but not quite so stale.
I'm not even taking the piss either. Like, it pissed me off when I read it as well.
I mean, it's fair, right? You're good at this kind of thing. I don't know if I'd probably think how I want to do it underground when it messes with your senses, but that's fine. Don't worry about it for now.
Yeah, I'll
As
send.
you see, as the captain from the kind of shocked state goes into a rather what's it called? A bit of a forced stance,
Mm-hmm.
and he salutes at someone or something coming down the stairs.
Attention!
I'm gonna see him get in the salute and sit up on my bed, like
Yep.
cracking my neck slightly.
And you
Pressing
hear
myself so I look presentable.
steps slowly making their way down. The first thing you see is golden colored fabric that sways. As the person continues walking, you see a fair-skinned, but rather hunched, old high elf, wrinkled skin, but with still a very well-kept long white beard. As well as one slightly milky eye, not fully scarred, but a bit. You see, as he walks slowly, quietly, but with a certain gravitas to him that makes people give him space. He walks down, he looks at the guard captain for a moment, just kind of flinches back a bit. He walks up to the bars and looks at you through it.
Do I recognize this person in any capacity?
A lot older, more hunched, and he had 2 good eyes before you last saw him. But this is your master.
I'm just gonna, like, as if I haven't been tired, just shock on my face. And I'm just gonna, like, look, my eyes, instead of looking at him, immediately divert straight to the ground. As if, like, I'm looking at someone. Sorry, as if there's so much respect for this person that I don't deserve to look at them.
Due to this, you don't catch his own expression, but you do hear an old, somewhat raspy voice. I have one question for you.
Yes, Master, sorry.
The 3 that you grew up with, that became mages with their names.
Give me 1 second. I've even fucking asked the map, so I definitely remember them.
Yep.
Their full name, so just their first.
He doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna walk slightly closer to him, within whispering distance, not like so I'm so close against the bars.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
So other
Not
people,
enough for tips to touch, but so other people
yeah,
can.
yeah. So other people can't hear.
We have a strange way of doing distance.
Yeah. By if the tips can touch. A young enchantress named Arlene Silverhand. An orc.
Closer to your mic.
An orc of Rack Stormstaff. And a halfling illusionist of Arkin Bramblebush. And then I'm again gonna step back slightly. Again, just like looking basically at his feet. I haven't stepped too far back that I'm looking at the floor again, but looking at his feet to see if he does anything.
You hear like a strange noise, almost like he has something stuck in his throat. Before you hear a slight noise, slight cackle of magic. But you see a little pile of dust appear on the floor. And you see at the feet, move past where the bar should be. And before you realize it, with more power than you might have expected from a frail body, you are pulled into a tight embrace.
I'm gonna my arms would have been like basically at my side, and then after a few seconds of realizing what's happening, I'm just gonna. It's good to see you again, Master. I haven't caused you any trouble, have I?
My boy, you've returned. After so many years.
Yes, I thought it was gone for only a couple, but the people that found me, well, freed me, I should say. They said it's been 200 years. Is that correct?
That line, my boy. It's been 200. More than humans would ever live. What has happened?
He would be able to like feel my hand shaking, even to the. I'm like trying to hold it back as much as possible. Like even the guard behind him would probably be able to see me shaking. After he's released me from hugging me, I'm gonna step back. I found it for you while I was gone.
And you see, as you know, he's kind of just like rubbing a tear out of his like eye, and as you say that, he just kind of stiffens up for a moment, and turns around and glares at the guard behind you.
Yes, that's why I didn't name it.
Come. And you see as he pulls out chalk.
Yep.
And in several swift motions, you see a circle appear before you are enveloped in white light. And Ludwig and Odita, if you were still in that office, you would recognize it as
Was?
you don't. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You would,
if we were still there.
yeah, if you were still there, you would recognize that Irinax has now been teleported into this tower
Oh wait, ping it again because like
over here.
my
He's
roll
moved.
20
He didn't ping. He only moved the.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, but like my laptop keeps dying, so is it here?
No worries, no worries. Xernax, you kind of stabilize yourself, always a bit unsteady after teleportation.
Ah, the last time I went through one of these, I nearly died.
Sell me out too now. I can just.
I'm not gonna sell you out. I'm not gonna sell you out.
Okay, anyone else got something to say, or do I throw myself into a ravine?
I got nothing against you. I'm just saying. I'm just
I'll
making
give a
the
red
point.
report. By the way, that mermaid bitch took us through a portal. We almost died to dragons. Hey. And yeah, as you
if you-
catch yourself,
if
he
yeah.
just steadies you for a moment and kind of guides you over to a chair. It's that bloody Dragonborn told him to treat you well. That's what he understands.
I was. I'm just gonna not think out loud, but there's a sense in the universe that I'm like, oh, that Undina, but I'm like, no, it's not her fault. She was told the wrong information. No hate, Undina, I swear. Just, we can.
This is about as appreciative as Xernax is going to get.
Yeah. I'm thankful for you just telling the truth, even though it was the wrong truth.
Pretty much what happened. You got arrested.
Yep.
I mean, you got confined. That's literally what I told you.
Yeah. No. I'm saying that the wrong truth was you were told the wrong thing, is what I'm saying. That's why I was like, no, it's not her fault.
Yeah, you're just kind of brushed off, and he just kind of looks you up and down.
I'm gonna take a look around the room to see if there's anyone else here, or anything that.
No, it's just a bunch of books, large bookshelves all around. It seems to be an office of someone high ranking.
Yeah.
The same as the day you left, my boy.
I've been
Apart
stuck
from the
in...
beard.
That's
new.
Oh yeah, he's got the twisted bit.
Yeah.
The braided. I had a bit of an encounter with my companions. They showed me their butler, and he did a wonderful job.
Absolutely confused the fuck out of him. We should stop.
After you sent me out to do my tasks, I headed further than I should, heading into the Ashlands, following rumors after the artifact you told me to find.
I heard back then that the entire expedition from Cindercliff had been lost.
Cindercliff.
Cindercliff itself no longer exists, but back in the
Yes,
day.
I heard that as well.
The ancient red dragon that terrorizes the Ashlands destroyed it.
So even if they did survive, they wouldn't have been able to make it home. That's unfortunate. I met some companions in Cindercliff who took me to a temple. Well, we ventured to a temple together, and after entering inside, probably a few days passed, and I one day, after sleeping, I one day woke up in a land that was not too dissimilar to our own, but everything had been destroyed, even the temple itself. I spent what I thought was a few years there with what they call Gifsarai, wasn't it? Gifsarai, and
It and time dilation. And he just kind of starts pacing up and down.
Yeah. We I spent the few years there with them, helping each other to survive. When at some point a large angelic creature, angelic-like creature, killed the other of my companions, while I managed to escape with these 2 Gith. Sorry. I'll come back to that creature later.
Been harsh for you.
Yes, I was just reminded of something of great importance, but we'll come back to it in just a second. After some time, another party came into the temple. I could see fragments through some sort of distorted reality of them making their way through, till at a point they were able to, for a brief few seconds, collapse the dimensions into one, and I was able to escape. After spending some time with them, we made killing a few other of these crystals that brought the realms together. We headed into the main area of one of the main areas of the temple, which was its library, guarded by a sphinx, which is where I came across the artifact.
And you found the key.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what it does, but by the way it was protecting the artifact, it looked to have been great importance.
He just stretches out like 2 body arms. Show me.
I'm not gonna hand it over to him because I still just don't want other people to see it, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull it out my bag and hold it against my chest so we can see the silver outline.
You see as he holds it, but he doesn't attempt to take it from you or anything.
I myself can't detect any properties on it of magic, but like I said, the way he was protecting it.
You see as he, in a similar way to you, casts Detect Magic. His eyes turning gold as he looks, but also shakes his head. I do not sense it either, but this is definitely the key that I remember from my vision. Keep it close to you, Arronax. Believe it will be of help. At some point.
The Sphinx did give me allowed me a question to it. It seemed to be indestructible in some way, so reasoning with it this way was probably the best choice. What it had, this of what it had, it seemed to have also believed it to be a real artifact. I would have, of course, asked what its purpose was or way of activating it. It only allowed one question.
As he lets go, walks up and down a couple of times, just kind of muttering to himself. Yeah, if you're returning right now, is a good omen for the city, Arronax. The key has returned. I will stay the night. We can discuss everything in more detail. I must head to Driftwater in the morning.
That's fine.
I am to defend the city. However, before that, and you see as he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a similar amulet to the one you have, but you can see that the symbol looks a bit different, a bit more modern.
Yep.
And it's engraved into a blue gemstone this time. He hands it over to you.
Thank you, Master.
Be allowed within the inner city with it, but don't forget, only you.
That is fine.
If you need assistance, speak to Tastor Shaldunari, the Archmage here.
Oh, is he the one in the arcane hall? Sorry. Is
Yep.
that what he's
Yeah.
writing into it when he says here?
It's the he like points at the thing.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn is dead. Sometimes.
Oh yes, the sorcerer. Yeah.
But as long as it's a smaller request, I'm sure he can acquiesce.
Sorry, I'm just making the note saying it's the new insignia.
Yep, no worries. And he basically just kind of leads you out of the tower, making his way down the stairs as you two, just continue talking about
Making your
things
way downtown.
until he finds two guards who are basically just shitting their pants at the fact that this man just walked out of the tower.
Yeah.
Gets them to organize you a nice and comfortable room. And he's not leaving. He just comes and joins you in there. And if you have anything else you want to say, you can say that now.
Before you head to do whatever you do, I believe I have made a note of the angelic creature. So I'm gonna, as best as I can, remember how it looked to like the T, and redraw it in my notebook.
It's not been 2 months, so you remember it well. Can you draw it though?
Oh no.
Performance.
Let me finish typing this and then.
This is absolutely my favorite role from anyone who's not
Who is not you.
With that plus 13.
My performance isn't. Oh no, my performance is the horrible one. No, don't worry about it.
Okay, let's go.
My performance is horrible.
Bless the RNGesus. I don't know if to use the portent roll.
Oh, I'm so sorry, James, but it's funny.
I don't think I'm going to use the portent roll.
I'm gonna get killed.
Paint.
Oh, it was good that I didn't.
Nice.
Oh.
You get a surprisingly good
Irinax's old.
replica.
Yes.
You see as your master's eyes just kind of shrink.
Yep.
Seen this creature recently.
Yes, before we headed back, it was
Not
probably
even more
only
recently.
probably only a few weeks ago.
There's been reports of it in the area between Driftwater and Crossroads.
From what I understand, it seems to take creatures' souls and use them to make it stronger. It would be best if we remove it as quickly as possible. I'm like,
he takes the paper, looks at it again.
I'm gonna see and try and get myself like ready to go out, forgetting that this entire time I've not been able to sleep and just like collapse to the floor.
And he just immediately, gonna drop the paper and just helps you up. You need your rest. Sleep.
Yes.
I will contact you.
I would recommend you not go on your own.
Will contact you from Driftwater.
Yes. I'm gonna go to wherever they've got me the accommodation and.
You're in your you literally have a spot on the
actually
bed, and he just kind of puts
helps
you
me
in it.
walks, yeah.
Definitely straightening himself. He's got a small frame, and he's
I'm still quite a big guy.
Yeah.
Big beefy wizard.
But he helps you in, and then basically just tucks you in. And you see as he holds the thing and just mutters, walking out and around a little bit, before he just reaches the door and turns around. I'll come back here next. We will have more time to talk as soon as we get past this.
Thank you. And it's good to see you again. As
To
I'm
see
just
you
going
as
to
well.
drift to sleep, hearing those as his last words.
And you kind of hear as the door shuts, as you drift off into, for the first time in a bit,
Your master's gonna be waking
comfortable
me up.
sleep. So all of you have a nice long rest.
We.
As morning comes, Elliot, John, the two of you wake up to a certain amount of screaming. As you kind of jolt out of your hammock and you look around and you see the three hunters just kind of looking shocked at you. And you turn around and you see your white tiger just kind of sitting there. You've never seen a tiger look like it's not been impressed with something, but this is the first time. Weirdly enough, that glance of not being impressed seems to be directed at you, Caldian. And you see
I'm
in
gonna
its
go back
mouth.
to sleep.
So, yeah, I mean, you poke your head out in its mouth, Caldian. You
Seen this
see
before.
a slightly slobbered on parchment of some sort.
Schatzi, mach bitte aus. Sorry.
You're muted, by the way, in case you forgot.
Yeah, sorry, I had to tell myself something.
No worries. But this is so fucking loud, I need to turn it down.
It is loud.
Right. There we go.
Yeah. So I'm being unimpressed. I'm not impressed in my tiger, I guess.
No, it's sitting there with like a note of some sort in its mouth.
I'll grab the note.
You grab the note. Then you think back to Angler's Rest, and a certain conversation you had.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the note.
Oh, fuck. Thanks, Koa.
Is that your tiger? Is it going to eat us?
It is my tiger, and it's not going to eat you, unless you do something stupid.
We'll be on our way. Thank you for having us.
No problem. Come back again to Camp Good Vibes.
Sure, if we're in the area. They see if they just kind of like pull on their backpacks, pack up the tent in record speed, and zoom out the camp.
Well, sucks.
They're
for
not
them.
packing down the hammocks. We made the hammocks.
Do not steal towels.
Not hammocks.
What
The tent.
fuck?
The tent.
Good.
They
They're
do
not
not
stealing
steal
our
the
hammocks.
towels. No stealing towels.
What do you think? This isn't the fucking hotel. Can't just steal towels.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't mean
I
to.
won't bother John with this information for now. Let him sleep a bit.
Sure. How long are you going to just be sitting on this?
I mean, until he naturally wakes up. I don't wanna.
Would be in like half an hour. He's just kind of being a bit more
Yeah.
lazy.
Well, half an hour later, when he wakes up, well, apparently my tiger is smarter than I am. You weren't there when it happened, but first time we arrived on this part of the continent, We went to a village called, well, we got to a village called Angelus Rest, and we helped there a bit. And we got a letter of, well, at least that would get us audience with some important figures in Dominion. And I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, that could have saved us a lot of trouble. For whatever it was.
Just eyes half open, just slowly blinking.
No.
Looking at you.
I would wait for you to fully wake up. I wouldn't like.
No. As in a.
Okay.
Are you serious? The kind of look.
Okay. Well, yes. Not my proudest moment, I guess. To be fair, they all should have remembered as well. But...
That's only the 3 of us, actually.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It kind of slipped our minds, so... Well, regardless, with that new information, do you want to still risk it? Or do you want to be safe?
We need it, John. Come on.
Don't really have any reasons to go into Dominion. So
You hear in the back of your head, I'm a reason.
I agree. We'll wait until Ondina reports to us. She said she would. She didn't report last night. Hope she's alright. Hope everything went smoothly. And they got without a problem.
it's Ondina we're talking about.
Yeah, well
It's
then...
most likely fine.
Can I have that fucked up one person in particular, right?
Mimi.
I'm sorry, did you not hear me just say it's Ondina we're talking about? It's most likely fine.
Aww.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be okay by myself. That's like one of the nicest things anyone has said to me.
Maybe one should listen before they open their mouth.
Maybe.
That smite is not going anywhere near my head. Not from Ondina, at least.
Well,
it's probably fine.
Well, they went ahead. Hopefully they give us a notice if they arranged a safe passage for us. And if not, we can always still rely on that letter.
If they do need us to enter the city, that is.
Well, more heads searching for whatever we are searching there would be definitely help. Will help us to accomplish our whatever we came here for quicker, hopefully.
I'm gonna grab my just kind of like awkwardly grab my backpack and take out a ration and just kind of silently start eating it.
Sure.
Since the conversation just kind of ended.
You sit there, you nom your rations. Is that all you two are doing?
Let's just have a look around in case, just to get more familiar with the terrain, maybe.
You're familiar with the terrain. It is
plains.
It is our camp. Our camp.
Yeah, but we didn't
in the middle of the woods.
And, like...
Remember, you do like a quick sweep, right? you notice like a small little creek that like is off a little bit, no distance. Water there is nice and clear. Outside of that, it's mostly flat grassland with smaller individual groves that seem to be there.
Someone still may have their fishing rod.
No, I left it.
You left it behind.
Rip.
My room is like like a history of what I've been through right now. So where I started and where I am. I will go to the water and take it, like, take the stuff off and go for a swim.
Instead of brook, like it's
Oh,
along the lines of if you went and just flopped on top of this and then just like trickle water on it.
I misunderstood it then. I wouldn't.
Yeah. It's like a little trickle basically. It's enough for you to like get your water skin in and get some water.
Sure.
But it doesn't have like the power or the size
I'll
for you to
refill
really...
the water skin then.
Yep, that's fine. You get nice, cold, refreshing water.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go back to the camp, and for now, we are holding tight for now.
Right. Arthur Warhill. You were awoken. That's like shrug to the shoulder. And you wake up to see that someone's holding your like 1-page report and is just grinning ear to ear. Oh, you do want to die? Bit of a late night, huh?
You could say that. As I was going to stand up and try to make myself a little bit more presentable, wipe the drool off my fucking... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you just gotta look at you missed a little spot there. Don't worry about it. I'll take this to Lady Awen and I'll tell you how angry she looks.
Fuck.
I'll give you a couple hours. Hurry up. I'm not losing skin off my back for you.
I'll just get straight to it.
Yep. You're welcome to roll me another performance.
This is not gonna roll well, though.
With disadvantage, you're under a time crunch.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, you're a prick.
Man was so disappointed he disappeared into another player.
I mean, disadvantage didn't even do anything. He just rolled a 4 again.
Man disappeared into an alleyway.
Yeah.
So, you spend several hours, doing your best, but now you're, like, terrified of what might happen. So you're more focused on that. And... Yeah, go ahead, Martin. What's up?
With the failed attempts to make spellings correct, you make...
Yeah, a couple things blotted out. And once at some point you accidentally get a nice page, but then you knock some ink over onto it. And you're about to just lose it. At some point you just start writing sorry, because, yeah, you're worried about things in life. And by the time you give your report, there is no soul left in your body. On the bright side, you have a very nice cover page for it.
I'm gonna die.
Yep, you're just gonna sit as you are right now in your chair. As Greyhawk is just gonna come take it.
I'll see you in the afterlife.
I'll see you later. There's some alcohol in the cellar if you want some.
I might take you up on that.
Yeah, might cheer you up a little.
Well, I'm gonna die now anyway. Alright, I'll see you later.
Last man's last drink,
Yeah.
He gives you a wave and then he goes. What are you gonna do, Mr. Arthur?
Get clean. Prepare to take my own life. Wash the blades so they can get a clean, sharpen the blades so they get a clean cut.
When you go take a cold bath, just dump some stuff on you, wake you up a little. And then you go grab a whetstone and just start sharpening that blade.
It's getting ready for me, and I know it's coming.
Alright. Blondina and Fogwig. It is the two of you. As you both wake up. Iridax, you'd be waking up at a similar time, but even though you guys are relatively close, you don't actually know this, so...
Oh. Well... I would probably just go to Adina's place after, freshening myself up a bit.
You're welcome to roll me a perception check after just kind of wander the halls a bit.
Yeah. If I don't see her, I'm gonna knock on her door and
Yep.
And it's stuck on 2 possible numbers. Oh.
Oh.
It's got the lower one.
As you just kind of wander around, right? Making your way up to Andina's room. You notice that people are in a bit of a flurry. You see a couple people whispering that apparently one of the archmages had come back.
Oh.
And that apparently some strange bearded man.
Sounds good. Probably something to discuss with Adina. Still looking for her.
Mhm.
Would she, at this point, be awake already, or would I arrive at the door?
You'd be
without
awake.
finding her?
Are you still in your room, or are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm still in my room, packing things up to take it with me again because we're
Yeah, you're about to get yeeted.
out. Yeah, so packing last things, and the moment he will knock on the door, of course I will be finished with everything because that's how the
magically, yeah. You open the door, Ludwig, and it's still a mess as she's just dumping things into her backpack.
Can I come in? So we can talk for a
yeah,
bit?
sure.
Okay. So I close the door. So, any idea on the whole ordeal? What we're gonna do today?
Guess I'm gonna message Iranax to see if he's alright.
Okay.
Before you do that, I heard some rumors about an archmage coming back with a bearded man, which seems to get the right description across that Aranax is probably somewhere here. So.
Okay, so message him where he is, I guess.
Aranax, you get a message in your brain saying, "Where you is?"
No.
As you wake up.
Not like that.
Okay, go ahead. Well, be very specific.
Okay.
Right.
I would be saying, we hope you are okay. I'm assuming you are in town. Could you tell me where you are?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Aranax, you're just kind of rubbing your eyes, getting everything ready. You feel this gust of wind. You're allowed in all the outer districts. You're allowed.
Everything but the very top one, right?
One sec, I'll show you. Give me a moment.
I just wanted to make sure before I just try and go. No, I am allowed in.
You're allowed in all. You're allowed in everything outside. You are not allowed in here.
Yeah.
You are technically allowed in the Starlight District, but you're not allowed in multiple places within here.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in you're not allowed in some of the nobles' mansions. You're not allowed, for example, up here.
Of course,
you're not allowed within. You're not allowed in the library without permission. Yada yada yada. Grants you access to the inner city, but it does not do much more than that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did it on that map have any details about this tree at all?
Stop obsessing
Okay.
with the tree.
I'm sorry.
You got a outer city map. Once you get to the inner city map, I will give you the full details. Well, you heard the message.
Hi, Andina. Thank you for checking in. I have managed to make it inside the city. My master gave me passage. I am at the Arcane Halls. That's exactly 25.
I think it ends at I am at the arcade. So
Which-
you hear the gust of wind just go, bye 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 bye, I'm at the arcade.
Do I remember any other places on the map?
No.
Start with Arcane?
Nope.
Okay, so he's here.
He's
Somewhere.
next door.
Oh, tell Lockwick immediately.
Um,
Before
like I
that, should
just
we
told
give
you.
some sort of board to the rest as well?
If you think you can do it with magic,
I would be, before going off to fight Aranex, send Tweedledum and Tweedledee in the camp.
Which one are you sending it to? Twiddledum or to Twiddly?
Tweedledee.
Okay.
Which one is who?
John.
John. Noted.
Twiddledum is to my right and Twiddly's bottom.
Oh, okay. Oops.
For me, we're both below you, but on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the message would be the following. We are safely in Dominion. Wait, are you counting, by the way?
No, I am writing to Kern.
Oh, okay. We are safely in Dominion.
oh god, Kern, this looks horrible. Your fingers are disappearing and reappearing.
Marty McFly! You are disappearing from this timeline!
Yeah.
Yes?
I was right.
However, the city is too big. We need to find a way to get you guys in.
Okay,
Yeah,
John,
no,
what is the
there's
message
that.
you get?
13.
No. I want to say, we've also found out more about the murders. Could be interesting for us. That's
Ends in 4. Could be interested. Could be interesting for.
Okay, could be interesting for. Got him.
John, as you're enjoying your munchies, you hear a familiar Undina voice invade your brain.
Oh, my mic was muted.
Stop that.
I'm just gonna look, just a quick glance towards Caldian. If he's still around, or if he's, I don't know if he's swimming in his puddle.
He is currently
You
pissing in the
see me
pool.
magic carpet in the puddle.
Yep.
No.
It's magic art, use.
I'm sitting next to you and eating a Russian as well.
I'm just gonna give you a bit of a look, and just a slight nod.
Okay.
And let's see here. Good. Caldian may have a way to get us in. Paperwork. We have camp. Let us know if we're needed. We're on standby.
23.
Good luck.
24, 25.
I assume you get the message?
They've made it safely into the city.
Good.
And apparently they might be able to find more information on the attack. of that village earlier.
Different murders.
Different murders? Which murders are
Different.
these?
That's
didn't
how John.
specify.
Yeah, you didn't specify. We don't know about the murders, or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
about
thought it was
that.
mentioned before, right?
It was
Yeah, it has
mentioned.
been mentioned.
It was mentioned by the newsboys, but the recent murders was.
Although those murders, okay.
Yeah, but
It's just because you said murders, I immediately thought that.
Yeah, no, fine.
It's still if you
Be
don't make the
argued.
connection, it's fine.
Yeah, that's just the connection I'd make. I told them to let us know if they need us to come. I also mentioned that you may have a way to get us in.
Yeah. The China thing you gave me could have come in handy. Do you have any shiny things on you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my diamond anal bead out of my ass.
That's
No.
actually his tail.
He's not actually a Leonin, yeah.
Oh, so that's how your tail is attached.
Yeah. No. I don't really have anything that's shiny on me.
Yeah. Well, apparently the letter is addressed to a person named Lord Secress, and the hint we were given that he is a fan of shiny things or interesting things or both. I mean, I gave my pearl to Andina. However, and I pull out the black box I have found in the caves with the spiders, and I open it. I also have this and a letter, and I hand the letter to John. Maybe whoever is related to that person might want the ring back. Or we could use it ourselves. However, I do not know anybody in Dominion. It might backfire, so I wouldn't want to go that way. I got also this, the memory stone. How does the memory stone from the temple look like? Is it like elegant? The one with the memories of the guy that was in the temple that I took.
The architect?
I assume it was. I don't know who he was. The one that was killed at the end by the.
Yeah, the architect. I mean, it's a relatively simple looking stone. I don't think I described it as anything too fancy.
No, memory stone from the temple. That's all. That's the note I have. I just trying to think about something. I have still this full size fist size chunk of electrum, but it's just money material.
Still shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny.
I'm going to say, while you're mulling it over, Andina, before you forget what John said.
Yeah, sorry. And
I
just get out stuff and show what
Yep. Have you forgotten what John said?
I have forgotten what John said.
Sorry,
Because I forgot.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Not your fault. Don't worry about it. John, do you want to repeat, or you want to abridge it?
Well, I'm gonna abridge it a bit because I'm not gonna sit there and count words again.
Yep.
Which is good. Caldian might have a way to get us into the city.
We are on stand.
We have set up a camp. Yeah, we're on standby. Let us know if you need us. Good luck.
That was the gist of it.
Okay. No paperwork.
Alright, I didn't say paperwork.
Yeah.
As in regards to Caldian might have a way to get us in. Paperwork.
Yeah. Okay.
Duh.
Had message back then, and somehow these two got a possible way in.
Oh.
To Logwick
Oh,
paperwork.
you're telling Logwick you're not.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No. I said during
Just to not make you guys suffer, you guys are idiots, but you remember now about the Angler's Rest.
Yeah, as soon as I say paperwork, I will be like, oh.
Fishbrain.
Well,
Where?
at least you don't have to bribe someone, I guess.
Well then, to Iranex.
Yep.
And beyond.
I mean, we lied to an entire city. As I keep thinking to myself, oh my god, I got myself into possible high trouble if they ever find out, even though we had the easiest letter to get into a city. On the way to Iranex.
Where are you going?
Look around the arcane halls, I guess.
Sure, you could roll me
And,
perception.
wait, actually, also, if, maybe ask someone? Something like I don't know, an assistant.
In that case, don't roll me a perception, roll me an investigation.
I would rather roll perception. 15.
You give a description of Iranex. And you're told that someone saw the man just kind of wander down at some point outside the gates.
I'm not outside the gates.
Not outside, yeah, no, but like out of the, you're like in that area.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's out then.
In the ground somewhere.
In
actually,
the ground.
at what time
Yeah,
again
underground.
did
Jesus Christ.
the presentation is going to happen?
Somewhere around noon, they said, but it was within 2 days' time.
Practically a day after this one, around noon. Yeah.
At noon in the Mark District.
Tomorrow
When
at noon.
noonish?
12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so not today.
No.
Okay.
I'm figuring out how time works.
I'm sorry. Sorry, we
Where-
use different words for it.
Martin,
Is
since you haven't
this
really...
the Mark District?
Which one?
This?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you know, whenever you say noon to someone, it could be either like some people say 12 o'clock is noon, some people say like 3 o'clock is noon.
Oh, we just be there early, so we can
Who
start.
says 3 o'clock is noon? What the fuck?
You never fucking know.
Are you friends with like... No, that's racist.
An idiot. An idiot.
No, I was gonna say, are you friends with like Mexicans? Because you know the whole siesta thing. But then I was like, nope, that's racist as fuck. I'm not gonna do this.
Don't worry, some parts in the
Dude,
Netherlands, everything
My 5
shuts
cents
down in
travel
the
will
middle.
unsubscribe from my fucking channel.
Mel, do you know like in some places they are like they shut down in the middle of the day as well? I don't know why the fuck it
Okay,
happened.
please don't
Yes.
stop trying to justify noon at 3 o'clock. Before I say something else, I get Roman's YouTube channel banned.
For the sake of the future, noon is around 12 o'clock.
Noon
Okay.
is 12 o'clock.
Well, it is just full
yeah,
stop travel.
12 o'clock. Yeah.
Anyway, regardless, roll me a perception, Martin, to see if you can spot
Okay.
Beardo McBeardo.
It's like why people say 12 noon or something. It's like there's a correlation between them.
I never PSA'd.
Just a casual roll. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of people out, a lot of zoomies, a lot of explosions, you spot Beardo, just kind of wandering near
Good
the gate.
morning.
Just kind of people watching people from the other side.
I'm angrily looking for a Dragonborn, by the way. Currently.
You see Dragonborn. It's just not the copper Dragonborn.
Yeah, not the
can
one
play.
I'm specifically looking for.
Yeah.
Not the one.
I'll see you looking around angrily, and I will just tap you on your shoulder and let's. Hello. Good morning.
Morning, Lockwood. Oh,
Did
hi,
everything go well? 'Cause
I'm sorry for whatever we did
Dragonborn
to you.
had an interesting way of saying he was gonna
No, I
Oh
think
yeah, we
that
thought he
deal
was
with
gonna
you.
murder you.
I think that was just a cover story, so
Well,
people didn't suspect anything when I was coming into the gates. It's
So
been
they're
a
not gonna murder you.
It's been a
No,
wonderful experience. No.
it was clear it wasn't, but he just had an interesting way with words. Let's put it that way.
Who was this by chance?
Tusk. I cannot pronounce this, so if you laugh
Sure.
at me, I will murder your ass.
Let me get my notes here.
Tusk.
Say it while Ash isn't here. Go.
Yeah, I said it. Tusk or something.
Oh,
I haven't heard
Tash.
that one. Tusk.
I think.
Aldemari.
Tash Short?
Tastushi.
Toasty Aldemari.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. Yeah, him. I'm currently looking for him. He owes me an upgrade to one of my badges. Well, to one of my insignias.
Well, we
An
saw
upgrade. Is he pulling your ass out and giving you a new ass? Are you bare now?
No.
Well,
he needs to upgrade it from level 3 to level 4.
Promotion, not an upgrade.
That's an upgrade.
You're not getting an upgrade.
Upgrade. Anyways, you have any idea where you can find him? Is he in his office or something?
No, I was told he'll be back within a few hours, but I thought I'd see if I could catch him before he went out, but to no avail.
Mm-hmm. Well, we found a way in for the other two.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
If they want to go in.
They did tell you guys to let them know if you wanted them.
Yeah, so I would be asking, do you want them to be here? There are some things that happened that we might need to.
I see no reason why they can't join us, and I have a bit more leverage now.
I
maybe help to get it.
Also have a quick question, bit of. Aranex, do you happen, because we saw a map and apparently there was a really big tree in this.
Martin just wants to go to the tree, man.
Mine's like the tree.
Yes, wants to go to the tree. Give him his tree, Ashwin.
You're welcome to have history for me, Mr.
Yeah. It's okay, as long as I don't roll like a 3, we'll be good.
Okay, come on, you can do it.
I beg it's such
Hey!
Hey!
You know that this is a
roll 3.
You know that this is a tree that is as old as the city itself. It is a tree known as the Mistral Tree, or the Tree of Beginnings. A sapling of which you don't know, but these guys have seen back in in
What was its other name?
A Mistral tree.
No, the other name for it.
Tree of Beginnings.
Tree of Beginnings.
Yep. It is rumored that each fruit that the tree bears is different in shape and size. And each one has a chance to do something good or something bad to you. You're very much putting your hands in the power of the arcane. As the goddess of magic, magic can be Fickle.
magical Russian roulette with potential good outcome.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. Martin. D&D example, not Russian roulette. It's a deck of many things.
That sounds interesting.
It's a fruit of many things.
You could think of it that way. But that's what you know, and you know it is well guarded.
I may be able to get there, but
You are not.
No. I'm saying I may be able to get there because
No,
I know
you will. You definitely cannot.
No, I mean
Regardless,
within,
he is saying it. So.
Yeah.
You know, I'm informing him.
Yeah, I know. I
You
understand.
can get
this.
into the. You can get
Yeah, that's
into
what I'm
the
saying.
area, but
I'm saying that to them.
Okay.
Fuck my life. Read. Let me speak.
Yeah.
My bad.
Get cancelled, Veranex.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Get cancelled, Karen X.
I may be able to get close to it, but I won't be able to get you guys anywhere near it.
Uh-huh.
It's quite a guarded place, from what I remember. And you need a high-level clearance to even get into the region of the city it's in.
See me kind of disappointed and nervous, but push it away.
Also, Ondina,
Mm-hmm.
I'm without even saying anything afterwards, I'm just gonna give her a hug, and then whisper closely into her ear, "Thank you."
It's gonna like pat your back. Be like, nothing. We're glad you're here.
Your help allowed me to see my master again.
He also helped.
I don't know this because you're the only one who's been passing the messages on, and then I'm gonna
I just whisper it to you, so it's not like awkward. I think I'm getting the hug for you.
Fuck Ludwig. You're the only one who's been passing messages to me. I wouldn't know.
I mean, true.
Oh, I mean, she's telling you right now that he helped.
I'm just gonna shake his hand respectfully.
A firm handshake.
I'm
And at
all
the same
out.
time,
I'm all out of hugs.
you're just kind of awkwardly both like holding hands. Like you look up and you see a man who looks like he's been crushed by many years of torture.
Oh, hi.
As Arthur Warholm depressedly wanders down the streets in your direction.
I'm gonna open the bottle.
Camera.
Yeah, you see, he's got a bottle of alcohol.
No, I got you. I'm gonna enact James.
He disappeared? Oh no.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How drunk does he look?
Not drunk. He looks like he's about to be drunk.
That's my role-playing bottle, by the way.
I'm about to open the bottle. That's what it is. I'm about to open the bottle. I'm
If he comes closer, like, maybe you should not do that right now.
Yeah, can I walk up to him and do something that's gonna make him really happy? How long does it look like he's been drinking?
Something really else.
Yeah. Mine, not in public. Mine, not Ludwig.
What?
Ludwig, not in public.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm confused.
Before Arthur makes it to you guys, he's just stopped at the gate by the mages. And he just kind of awkwardly stands outside, bottle in hand.
We should probably go to him.
Doesn't look that great.
That was the bottle away. Also, Lekkerding, turn your camera on.
I can't because I've got to listen out and people walking down the hall, the landing.
Okay, but you listening doesn't mean that.
Also, Ash, can I make that very clear? That was not alcohol. It was clearly a prop bottle that has special occasions.
Your role-playing bottle.
Yeah, a role-playing drunk bottle.
Don't worry, I have my role-playing wine bottle.
All of you walk out.
All this role-playing Copperberg.
All of you walk out. I assume you meet up with Arthur. Back at the camp. Are you guys just kind of sitting there waiting for an answer, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna discuss it with them. So, like not with them, but like with the others.
Okay, well, you're welcome.
To
I'm
see
just
if we
asking if
want. I mean, I
We-
kind of want them
well,
here. I've never felt so uncomfortable talking to people on my own.
Yeah, don't worry about it. John and I agreed that we sit there and wait for an answer.
Yep, okay, so you're just gonna wait. That's fine.
So unless there's like something that you want to throw at us or something, I don't see a point like coming back unless we ask you to.
Ancient Red Dragon.
Do you agree with me, Oliver? Or?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Well then, if you guys are vibing, you guys have Arthur. You have the bottle. Mr. Arthur, are you drinking?
I just open it when they're about to come out. I'm not gonna take a swig yet. I'm just gonna prepare myself for.
Yeah, you just gotta pop out the cork, and you just gotta stare at it.
So we come closer. I am gonna try and snatch the bottle. Saying that's not the best idea now.
You're welcome to make a dex check.
I was gonna
Flat
say if
dex?
she didn't do that, I'm gonna put my finger in the top.
Arthur, you can do either
Why are you
strength
guys
or dex.
making it so complicated? You just make him drink the bottle and then I'm just gonna cure it away.
Good one. My dinghy's loading because my laptop
Yeah,
died
yeah,
again.
that.
So flat dex?
Yep, flat dex. Flat strength or flat dex
No,
or...
fine.
Just make them think they can run
19.
away, and when they just think they're gone, not back.
I'm
Come on,
mine.
white
I'm
boy,
gonna
beat
make
it.
it. I'm gonna do the think the safe roll meme. Sorry, raw safe meme. I'm gonna make it.
Please don't.
Am I getting a roll from you, James, or?
Sorry, no. I missed it. Like I was shouting to my dad.
I'm trying to snatch
Okay.
your bottle.
You're trying to snatch the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too depressed to give a fuck.
Sure. You have the bottle. It smells relatively strong.
Ugh. Why are you depressed?
Well, for starters, how did everything go on your end?
As I look at him, blink twice because we're standing right in the meeting. We're in.
No, I mean that's good. I might die today.
That's one. Okay.
Why?
We'll talk somewhere else. Just follow me, and I'll take you back. I'll lead them back to where I was.
You guys walk through
Um.
40 minutes, I guess. Is there anything you'd be
Yeah.
discussing while walking?
Yes, if we're gonna we need these two in here. And I'm gonna, while walking, of course, tell them so like I said before, Caldian and John might know a way in. I don't know if you guys also think it's might be a better plan to have them here with us.
It'll probably be useful.
If
So
you're
I
gonna
don't- I-
ask them, ask if they have a way to potentially
Can I-
get to the
Can I
inner
just say
city.
this? Can I just say this?
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I will not have as much time or the leniency to go and get them and come back potentially.
Why?
I will tell you once we're in. I'll tell you when we get there. Right, cool.
Okay. Well.
Logwig was saying something,
Arthur?
but
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just if you're gonna message them, make sure to ask if their permission would allow them to get into the inner city or just the outer city.
If I have enough words for that, yeah, sure. Anyways, Arthur, do you know Lord Sick? How do you pronounce it, Ashton? Sick.
as written. Yep. Sickris.
Sickris. Okay.
I think I've heard of it before. I'm not certain though. Ash, have I heard of this person? Do I know this person? I think I've heard of it, but I do not know of it.
Might have heard of it, but I don't think you rolled that well on history back in the day, so no, you're not fully aware of who he is.
But I'm pretty sure I heard of it. Yeah.
I mean, I heard the name
That's how I
once.
was going.
so
Yeah, that's how I was going off. We had the same. We're in the same boat there. Yeah, I've heard of him. Not had any interaction with him.
Well, basically, we sometime back in Angler's we got a letter from the town's elder, kind of implying that we could meet with him, right?
Wasn't implying that. It was literally saying, whoever holds this letter, you may have an audience.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I'll tell you that. So do we know any ways? Your master, possibly.
My
Do you think he
master's
can?
gone out at the moment. He's had to defend one of the towns nearby.
Okay.
There's been sightings of that angel.
Wait, where?
Generally around Driftwater, I was told. I don't recognize the name at all, do I? It's not one of the towns. Oh yeah, it was a small town before.
Yeah, it was smaller back in the day, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some other town I don't recognize. That one I definitely didn't.
Do you know when he's coming back?
He may be able to come back within the next week or so. I'm not sure. I don't know if it will be a quick go there and come back, or if he'll be fighting for a while.
Are there anyone at your guild who can help, possibly?
No one's here.
What?
Like I said, no one's here.
Guess they're gonna end up building a hotel then, before we've done anything.
The boys playing Habbo Hotel in the background.
How many credits do you have? Well then.
As I'm just really curious, is there any way one could potentially see the tree or get inside normally, or?
Look, I've just said I don't know if even getting you into that part of the city is going to be possible. Never mind.
I just want to see his tree.
I can't even get you into the College of the Mages, which would probably be the closest point you'll be able to see it at.
Listen, it's going to be extremely difficult to get anyone you in there. So, I think even I've been in there like once.
College of Mages?
Not College of Mages. I mean,
I was gonna say you weren't even allowed in the arcade halls.
No, I was talking about the upper district.
Yeah, the actual district. Yeah.
Guess we're stuck here then.
Stuck in the
Maybe not as for long as you think. Guess.
Because
we're not there yet. I'm not talking.
I mean, stuck in this part of. Yeah. Give him a pat on the back, and we continue walking and walking for 45 minutes.
Well, while we're walking, Arthur, did anyone actually have a look at your map and identify what can be done?
Not fully. I Like I said, I only know bits of it, really. Bits and bobs. You know what I know.
I'm just thinking, maybe we could transfer it on, see if we can get the properties onto a smaller map. To see if, to identify where people are in the city, for example.
Potentially, yeah. I don't see.
I mean, it may not work, but it's if no one's even had a look. it's
Just
probably
don't
worth a
damage
try.
it because it is very valuable.
Have you got it rolled up?
Well, I'll pass it to you once we get to my own.
Yeah, that's fine. However you hand it to me is however I'll identify.
Mm-hmm. Ash, when we arrive, like I said, I'm just going to open the doors. We're going to the main hall. Because no one's there anyway, so we'll just.
Empty 1 or 2 servants, perhaps, cleaning. But they don't really bother you in any way.
Well, welcome to the Iron Company. This is my own.
Looks wonderful.
How does it actually look?
I mean, it's not like, it's not badly kept or anything. It's you're currently like a large central area with multiple places just kind of sit around smaller tables.
Looks like my Final Fantasy 14 guild house.
I haven't played Final Fantasy 14, so I can't say yes or no.
It's very, very okay lit, and there's some tables. really poorly designed.
Sure, we'll roll with that.
Okay, that's good. I've got an image in my head.
It's a common room of sorts, basically.
Yeah.
The floor made out of not wood, but instead, basically polished stone. The walls made of stone brick, with wood on the outside, kind of as basically trimming the edges.
Right. Okay, I'm just going to sit down for a second.
So, what exactly has you so worked up?
Well, let's for starters, I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed with stress and came here. People ain't here. People have went up north to another setup like that before. I had to write a report for Lady Eowyn, and didn't go so well.
Can't you write it again?
No.
Or something?
No.
Can I quickly look around
It's
this
gone.
assist? To just have a quick look around.
It's gone. No, it's gone.
Yeah, me, because I didn't hear that. What?
Can I have a quick look around who is near us, so I can kind of get...
Literally nobody. It's just you guys and, like, a servant somewhere. Just sweeping away.
But there are said servants, as you said.
So, my company is, currently garrisoned at, Castle Redfield up north. Okay. So that's why my father isn't here. You see, and I disobeyed, let's say, chain of command and went looking for my brother, blood brother, who passed. Okay, Agnar, who ventured to the Ashlands, Dongane, and adventurous.
Means your brother, so won't they understand it?
Well, he's not my brother. He's a comrade. He's a brother in arms. He's the closest thing I had to a brother.
Okay,
anyway,
but...
I know. I disobeyed commands and orders, and I went there. All the shenanigans happened. I met everyone. All that. You see, I have a job, and I didn't want to put my father's job in jeopardy and all my comrades. So I have to report with honesty and truth.
Okay.
I did keep out some key points. And I'll whisper into her ear.
Can I
Yeah.
insight the people around us if they're listening? Because I'm.
I did
Welcome to-
whisper. I did miss out some key points, and I'm like,
Yeah,
he's not
but,
talking about
like-
that. He's just saying in general. You can continue.
I did whisper, and I did whisper that and said, you know, like Eowyn, you know, like Undina's curse and stuff. But I had to be truthful,
You,
so I was stressed all night
You-
trying to write this report. Okay.
you put that in the report?
No, I didn't put that in the report.
Anyway, so we should probably continue this conversation at a later point.
No, it needs to be now.
You.
The reports already went out, and I was poorly written. I passed out writing it. Yes, okay.
Okay, but what did you
What are the
put in it?
attendants? Everything that's happened except that part.
Do
You
we have
talk
ears
about-
listening in?
So I'm kind of whispering. Told them about the dragons.
Well, you have to know, don't you? It's not I didn't make any deal with them.
I'm gonna stand up and kind of just.
Okay. Just, I guess, let us know
Okay,
whatever
I'm
the response is.
telling Caldian and John to come over. So I'm gonna send them a message. Saying. To Caldian.
Ashley,
this
you
time.
good.
It's-
Ashley, good.
Yeah, you did what your character would do. That is fine. I
Mhm.
like it.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna hate you for it.
Something has happened, and if you can, both of you need to come to the beginning as soon as possible. And
that'll be
therefore,
work.
I will
That'll be
send it,
quick,
and
yeah.
I won't it's no context given or anything. I just want them to come right now.
I'm just
Murder
gonna say
someone
this
with
to
my
everyone. I'm just gonna say this, everyone. Like,
It's I know, Joe.
I
No
get.
one's mad.
No one's mad.
I'm
Don't
not
worry about it.
mad. No.
Except me, I'm
Oh.
extremely.
All right, yeah, that was mad in character, but I don't think anyone's mad at you out of character.
No.
He's not mad, he's pissed. You saw how he
Yeah,
chugged that bottle
extremely.
earlier.
Yeah.
In character, I'm a bit confused that you decide to do this right outside your guild hall. Have a confession that you
sorry.
lied towards
Sorry,
your
no.
guild.
There's no one
in
there.
I
front of
whispered.
your-
There's no one else there.
And no one's there.
There are garden workers. I just want to point
No.
this out.
There's no guards there.
No
Garden.
guard workers. There are servants. Just
And I
doing
whispered
it.
it.
It's all good. It's all good. He incited high enough to say no one listened, but it's still probably not the smartest thing. Is all he's trying to say. I think. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
You send
You
that
have, like,
to Caldian or you send that to John?
I send it to Caldian this time, so he makes
He
a
feels
hurry and he's
included.
like vibing the John vibes. The John vibe will be, okay, guess I'm packing my bags then.
Because let's be realistic. Who is more likely to be a spy? The guy that's running around with swords all day, or the person that swipes the floor whatsoever pretty so
No,
often?
no,
Yes.
I'll just say
Ah,
to
whatever.
Arthur, like, do you have an office where we can talk about this? As I look at a garden worker and be like,
There's no guards.
oh, garden worker, and be like, don't you have another bush to trim?
You just see as like the peasant kind of looks up, a bit shocked. I'm sorry, milady.
Inspects close.
Don't mind her. Just had
Just
a
kind of
stressful
shuffles
week.
away. Just shuffles away a little bit.
I'm gonna lead him to a quiet place.
You can just take them to the same office you fell asleep in.
Man, kinda had a heart attack, sorry.
Just stay calm next time.
Sorry,
Did you just tell a woman to stay calm? Look
No, that's not this. That's not that. It's just kind of he had like a cool idea, but I was like, never mind, can't do it. Fuck.
Oh.
Um, are you trying to like speak, or are you just trying to just go for, you know?
Like I said,
I'm
just
trying to
thinking
get
through
an
the
answer
whole
to a
area.
question. Or
Okay, you're welcome to roll me that. You can GM roll it if you want.
yeah, give me a second.
Number one, while you're prepping for this, you would hear Undina. Are you going to say anything?
I'm sorry, while I was typing to you, I didn't pay attention to what
Yeah,
Undina
while
said.
while you were prepping, the thing Undina would basically send you a very panicked message.
Time to come to Dominion, boys, basically.
Basically saying along the lines of, some things have happened, come to Dominion, we need both of you. That's the gist of it. That you're given.
You will hear a reply real quick. Did you get us a way in without endangering John?
Yeah, I guess I can upcast it then. Fourth
You can-
level spell through the whoosh.
Yeah, you can. We've already talked to you about this. You can use
You
fourth
can
level spells.
upcast anything.
Yes.
You can cast anything.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
You can't. You
So
can't
you technically can
cast
cast it 4 more times or 5 more times. I'm not sure how many you have right now. You're level 9, so you should
yeah.
have it 4 more times. Yeah.
Yeah,
1 fifth
4.
level, 3 fourth level.
Yeah. I would be saying there's no safe way in for John, but the secret of the dragons has been spilled.
Yeah, the
I
music's
will
fucking
try
vibing to
finding a
this as well.
way in.
Yeah, we're back in Novigrad.
Yeah.
The secret of the dragons has been spilled, she said.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's no safe way in for John, I said, but I was going to look for one, basically. In conclusion.
Oh, you didn't say that. Yeah.
No, but that's because I got Mimi about music.
There was a pause, and you get a response. Does it change anything about our status in the mini?
Did he say status?
Status in the mini.
Sorry.
I am aware that those messages take a toll on you, so I'm sorry.
I don't know how you mean this one. Sorry. That's what I'm thinking. Do you mean it as in we
Well,
could just walk?
Just because they know about the dragons, would it change what they think about us or act around us?
Oh, like that. Would get another message saying, I don't know what it may change, but it seems like not everyone should know about this. And it was a noble that got informed. And
Exactly 25.
without counting in my head.
Well, how do you think things are gonna change?
Well,
Give me
we
a
don't know
second.
yet because they're still talking.
Yeah, but
They're
we
ping
can
ponging
talk.
that. Technically, yes, but I think they're going relatively quickly, so I
Okay.
allow them
we
to.
are taking time as players, but it goes like.
Yeah.
Um.
And I wouldn't be paying attention to anyone.
Yeah. A noble in Dominion. You don't have. No, scratch that. A noble in Dominion. Do you know his name? It won't matter because we are here for a different reason. To help you.
But I'm gonna go sleep after this, after this spell
Night,
exchange.
night.
Spell, guys, I need a spell nap.
I'm sorry, but it is important.
No worries. Yeah. We'll turn to Arthur quickly. What was the name from the noble?
Before
Who did you tell?
It's my master.
I can put it into chat if you want.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
know it's Eowyn.
It's Lady Eowyn.
Not Eowyn, Awen.
Eowyn. Sad.
Okay.
So-
Ludwig wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Before we send the next message, we should probably also ask, how do you think she would respond to knowing this? Because as you probably seem to work under her, as you report to her, you should have some
Yeah.
insight to her way of
Like
conduct.
I said, she's very strict and straight to the point. That's the sort of woman she is. And I
Let me
apologize.
Let me
Where's
reframe
Sebastian
that.
getting his-
How would she respond to the fact
Listen,
that something
I don't
like
know.
Redford exists?
I
How would
do
you?
not-
How
I
would?
do-
How have you grown up with like?
I do not know. Like I said, I follow orders from my father, who gets direct orders from her. I have not. Listen, I understand we just recently met, but my allegiances allegiance is to Dominion.
Same.
My allegiance lies to Dominion and my father, and I don't want to put all their lives and their jobs in jeopardy. At the end of the day, I don't know what allegiances you have with these dragons, but it could be a future potential threat to me, to you, to us, and the kingdom. Like the...
I don't know. Throw. Oh.
Something
Throw
else through something else over.
I threw my bottle. I just wanted to, but I threw the bottle. I threw
never-
like your drink bottle.
I never
the bottle
called-
just kind
I
of
never-
smashes into a wall. Drink kind
In
of
the
going
letter,
down.
I never spoke as them as a threat. I just said they existed, and there's a war on our doorstep.
There is a chance they know and that they exist.
There's still a chance they know they all exist. A decent chance.
Look, you're at least getting the feeling that he's being honest about, the fact that he doesn't know his, the person at the very top that well.
Mm-hmm.
And today he's mostly been taking orders. He's been doing whatever missions have been given to him. And unless... Yeah, I know. Don't worry, we know.
Okay.
I don't think anyone is. Don't worry about it. You seem to just get the idea that he's done whatever he's done, and the few rare occasions that he's had some interaction with the woman, it's mostly been when there's been any sort of exemplary service. That's the general gist of it.
May I ask one potentially personal question? You said you disobeyed orders What orders did you disobey?
Well, I left for my brother, and I've lied for Ondina's sake, so she doesn't end up somewhere. So, yeah.
What orders though? 'Cause that's
I went south to find my brother Ragnar. I told you this before.
It's a comfortable room.
And I ended up like he
And
went to the Ashlands in seek of glory in the Owen quest.
gonna knock on her
His
door.
own
So
game.
matches him.
I mean, disadvantage didn't even do anything. He just rolled a 4
In this
again.
mess, got involved and
You're like
died
terrified.
by one of their hands.
With
And
I
Lord,
left my post.
with the
to
failed
go
attempts
to
to make spellings
find my
correct,
brother.
you
It's
make
a
yeah, you know, a
of
couple
people.
things blotted out. And once
And
at some
I
point you
broke
accidentally get a
every
nice page, but then you
book.
knock the ink over onto it, and you're just
Have
and
you
you're about
been
to
able
just
to find
lose
out
it. At some
what
point,
the
you just start writing
results
stories
were of you
because
leaving your
yeah,
post?
you're worried
Because
about
that may
things in life.
hopefully like
I am going to be punished. I don't know what sort of punishment, but I will get punished. And if they find out I lied about anything, it'll probably be my head.
well, let's walk out of here like everything is calm and quiet. We've talked
need
out
to.
of our differences.
I
If we walk-
apologize.
Because if we walk out of here angry, it will seem like you betrayed us in some way.
I apologize. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I didn't mean any. I don't mean any harm towards you. I feel like Iranex, you agreed to some sort of extent.
Yes, you're following the rules is probably for the best.
Depends if you. I know our time is may potentially be cut short, but I will, if I live and survive or whatnot, repay everyone for their kindness. I apologize.
Don't worry too much about it. You're just following orders, as you say.
As long as you're not deceitful, I'm sure the lady you speak of will at least understand.
We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to head to my room. I apologize. Yeah. I'll speak to you all later. Now I'm gonna leave the room, try to be casual and just go to my room.
Okay.
Leaves the three of you behind.
So, do you guys have any plans for today?
Well, I'm going to take a walk around and visit the house of my parents. And then probably to the market district. It's called the Joaquin's Promenade. If you're looking on the map.
They don't actually have the map. So.
No, I'm saying if they're looking on this map, so they're not confused where I'm referencing.
Yeah.
And then we might as well meet up with our companions. Did they say they were heading this way on, do you know?
Sorry. So I turned back and like, what are you?
Did John and Caldian say they're heading this way?
Well, with no safe way in for John. Sorry for reacting that way. Just
That's fine.
it's not something that should have been shared.
Well,
Well, I agree with him. It's in the best interest of the city.
Closer to your mic, Kern.
I agree with him. It is in the best interest of the city, but if you believed it to be private, and you think he should understand that, well, I have nothing more to say.
we could ask Aurelia if she thinks that the Steel Legion knowing this may cause problems.
Oh yes, I need to go speak with that woman for abandoning me outside.
As she already seems to know about what's happening and probably has higher ups here as well to see how their relations are with one another and if that might cause problems for her, so she knows that beforehand.
Ash, how big was the room I was in the Arcane Halls?
I mean, it's nice for one person. It's comfy.
Okay, so it's one of like the higher up rooms within it, rather than the bunk system.
Like a single person.
Yeah, yeah. Rather than the bunk system that I was used to.
That you were dealing with when you were a bit more lowly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If it was, I was just thinking if it was one of them, I was going to ask them to if they had anywhere to.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to head back to the Arcane Halls. I've got a meeting with a certain Dragonborn.
Do you think he can offer John and Caldian safe passage with the letter that we got?
I'll see if I can pass that on. That bastard owes me an upgrade to my promotion. Fuck you, Ash. To my insignia. And also, if possible, I'll see if you can sort you out rooms. Seeing as they didn't stop you getting into the Arcane Halls in the first place, they must assume you're mages of some sort.
Well, we were there one day because my family is working here. Well, my sister and brother.
Ah, nice. Are they in the Arcane Halls as well?
Yeah.
Good. Should be nice to see them again as well, from your perspective.
Yeah, it was most definitely nice.
Unless you guys have further plans here, I'm heading that way for now.
I could still reply to Caldian and as she says it's between gritted teeth, probably say sorry to
As you
Arthur.
As we're walking on the street, Caldian's birth lands again on my shoulder. Are we walking on the streets again at this point, or are we still sitting in
I don't
the
know,
room?
depending on what you two are doing, or the three of you are doing.
Well, I said I'm heading back if they've got nothing else to do here.
Yeah.
I'm not going with him, so I don't know what Martin wants to do.
I am probably going, and in my question, are you gonna go talk to Aurelia about it, or should I do that myself?
You can do that. I have, like I said, I'm gonna make apologies and reply to Caldian and probably, I don't know, hang around here till I got Depression Man back out of his depression.
Well, I will be messaging Aurelia, having a look at the gate maybe, and asking what the normal way is to potentially see the tree, if that's possible. Just ask at the
Mine is-
guards. I'm.
Martin really loves that fucking tree.
Hey, what's the worst that can happen? Them saying no, and I say okay, and walk
No,
off.
you getting arrested.
Yeah, you get arrested. Maybe.
Why would I get arrested for asking? Like,
You don't know, man. Best kept secret.
Also, what if you get
I'm not-
allowed in? You go through all this clearance, yeah, and do all these deeds to get allowed in just to see the tree, and you see the tree, and the tree's a tree.
Wow,
It's just a normal tree.
then I've seen a beautiful big tree. Oh, the
Like, I've
horrors!
spent all this gold, done all these deeds here, and the tree's a tree. It's like, wow.
We'll do this in this order. We'll go with Undina first in case she's sending messages to Caldian or something. We'll go with Lugwig second. We'll do Caldian third, and we'll do Aranak last.
Okay.
That is the order we'll do things in. So, Blondina, what are you doing?
Blondina.
Wow. I would be messaging Caldian first before heading to.
You have 2 more spell slots, I think, in total.
Yeah. So please, if anyone dies, can you wait a
Just,
second?
just
between-
don't. Yeah.
Haha, no.
You just wait.
This is my one time to kill everybody.
You
You have your David, you don't have your spell
plenty
slot.
of time. What do you mean?
Yeah, I have 5 days. Or 10, even. 10 days.
You can always just
Unless-
incinerate your body.
Unless you lose your head, then you're kind of done for. Anyways, the message would be the following. The name is whatever Ashwin typed there.
Awin.
Awin.
Oh, that's the guild.
Awin.
Swear to God, I'm gonna pull Franz names at you guys.
Awin Nafel.
Mayfield.
Nephew. Okay.
Okay, so I would be saying that, and also adding. Aeronax is finding a safe way in for John. Last message.
Yep.
Just there goes all my precious spell slots. Why is it not a second level spell? I know I have one more, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm just
Wanna
saying.
use it.
I
That is
don't want to
enough
use
to
a
get.
5th level spell slot for sending. Unless it's very important.
Maybe you guys should learn how to condense your messages better.
Yeah, but
No.
I mean, we had this. Why is it only 25 words? Why can I not send a paragraph?
Because we'd still be here next session.
You hear back. Understood. We'll wait here for another night. And if you don't have a solution, by tomorrow, we'll use the letter. Good luck.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But just not to myself because I mean, Logwig's gone, Yarnak's gone, everyone gone.
Well, we would probably be walking together for quite a bit.
She's just staying in the thing.
I was staying in there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say sorry to Depression Man. If I can find his room, I guess.
That's a good question. Can you find a room?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go every room in this entire thing.
Sure, after knocking on 1 or 2 servants, you do find him.
He's there.
Sorry. So I think you would hear between the gritted teeth again.
You shouldn't be sorry. It's not you haven't done anything.
I shouldn't have lashed out like that. But I hope you know this is something private and important to us.
I know it is important to you. That's why I'm like this. You think I'd be like this for no fucking reason?
When is she coming over?
Well, first things first, she's probably going to beat the shit out of me.
Sure she won't.
She will.
Anyways, do you think I'm allowed to stay?
You can stay here all you want. I don't think that.
During your conversation with her?
I don't know about that. Let's wait and see.
From your previous experiences, unlikely.
I don't care.
It'd be very unlikely. But yeah, you can stay. I'm gonna open the door because I don't want to talk behind the door. She's just knocked. She hasn't opened it, so I'm gonna open the door. You can come in if you.
Pretty sure you guys were talking. Were you guys speaking through the fucking door?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a little bit awkward.
She's been awkward. That's why I've opened it. Ash.
I'm
I
pretty
didn't
sure
know.
she meant she opened it, but she might not have. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I would have, but like I guess I didn't. Would have
No,
been
it's
talking
fine.
to the
If you're
door.
however you want to do it. If your intent was to open it, you speak.
Yeah, just
Why
say
am I
that.
having this conversation?
No.
The door was open.
Okay, you've opened the door. Right, you thought you were in the room then. Okay, cool. I didn't hear you say you opened the door or anything, so I was like assuming she was just like talking outside the door, being a little bit like.
What is up with Oliver? Oliver, are you okay, homie? You said that like.
I'm hanging on for my dear life. I slept 3 hours tonight, and I've been awake since 8 a.m.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I will be off within the next half hour.
If you want to dip now, you can.
No, I want to get to the point where me and Roman has like our final interaction, as he has received the messages.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry, but I'm going to bed.
No worries, Tommy. I got it.
But yeah, Sundina, I just want you to understand, I don't mean any harm to your party or anything, or your friends or anyone. Like, it was a very difficult decision for me.
I know.
Like,
fine.
I said the wrong words earlier. I didn't state in the letter or the report anything the sort that they were aggressive towards us or anything that sort, you know. I did state that they saved my life.
Okay.
So I didn't sign them in a bad light. I didn't do anything of the sort when it comes to that. But I have a duty, and that's to Dominion. Even though I'm a mercenary, they are my employer at the moment, and I've lived here for the majority of my life. You know.
I know.
And like I said, I didn't tell them about, you know, your issues and your, you know, because I didn't want to cause harm against you, but that potentially has its consequences if she does find out as well. I don't know. We'll see what... We'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't know how she's going to react, what she's going to do when she summons me, or anything of the sort. Maybe she'll just run down there and kick a door in. It's that straightforward. You know. I haven't interacted much with her. I've only fought on the battlefield with her. And my father. So everything's up in the air. Like I said, she could come in here, beat the crap out of me, lose my job, leave my head or an arm. We don't know. Be anything.
Like you said, we'll see what happens. She's not gonna beat the crap out of you.
Do I have any recollection of her beating the crap out of people, Ash? That's the question.
Her?
Do I have any recollection people being punished by her getting the crap beaten out of her?
No.
Out of them?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Okay, I was just curious. Anyway, so
You might get put on some really shit jobs you don't want to do, or
Yeah.
otherwise exiled, or stripped of your title. Other
Yeah.
things.
But yeah, you can stay here all you want whilst in Dominion. I'm sure there's a few empty rooms about.
Is there a chair in his room?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I will plant myself on and wait for his whatever chickie to come over.
You seem to have a very different understanding of how this relationship goes.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
How long are you going to be sitting there, staring at the wall?
Till he walks out of the room, and I'm gonna follow him.
Sure. 4 hours. Until you see as the door opens and a black-haired man pops up. I'm not going to ask. You'll be happy to know that the lady has postponed tomorrow's thing by a day, just for you. You know, the whole selection thing and all. No, she wants to hear about your thing first. So, you're summoned to the inner city. Isn't that great? And she was smiling. Didn't really reach the eyes. But smiling. I'd work on my excuses now, Warhill, if I were you.
Considering he wrote about, well...
Who's this?
A friend.
Hello.
A companion I travelled with. She's in the report.
Hmm.
You want to introduce yourself?
Nah, it's fine. I just came here to watch you suffer.
I know you did. Is there any chance a few of the party could just crash here for a bit? That was with.
No.
What?
Are you really trying to do this when you're already in trouble?
True, you have a point. I'm just not thinking straight at the moment.
Well, good luck with that. Maybe your party companion can help you with it. He just kind of looks and then closes the door.
Next time you tell me to shush, I was gonna try and help you.
I understand that, but he hasn't read that. He hasn't read the report.
Surprising. Maybe next time you wanna hold a presentation about it in front of the entire kingdom, you know?
No. There's a chain of command, like I said. Anyway, do you want to go and do something instead of just
Oh, I'm
Don't see
coming
why
with
we-
you to at least the gate.
the gate? Oh, you're talking.
To the other part of Dominion.
So Ash, I've got this.
What are the two of you planning on doing at the moment?
No, I don't know.
He's
Like,
gonna
she's
go
just.
to that woman, and I'm just gonna go with him.
It's not happening today.
It's
That's
not
not
happening today.
Oh, tomorrow then. Then I'm gonna just sit
I-
there.
I'm just depressed, and then I'm confused to why she's just sat here on the stool for 4 hours.
Because I'm still angry.
Still,
And I have no
so she's
reason
gonna
to
death
be-
stare. She's gonna death stare me for 4 hours. Whilst I was like,
Indeed, I was like the least reasons ever to be anywhere. Just sits there on the chair staring at
What
the wall.
else am I supposed to do in a minion? Like, I'm waiting for fucking SpongeBob over there to talk to his master. That would be.
Well, like I said, there's a chain of command.
I'll have you two idiots just sit there and stare lovingly into each other's eyes.
No,
for
definitely
No,
whatever
I'm
reason.
depressed. I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
So you can stare at her in a depressed manner and she'll just
the
stare
thing
at the wall.
the thing is, I'm just saying this, Ash. I didn't have a word of like, oh yeah, I'm going to sit here for 4 hours. You just said, okay, I guess you're sitting here for 4 hours. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm sitting here for 4 hours now. Thanks, Ash.
I don't know, man.
One-sided, fucking, a bit one-sided, isn't it? Like, that's...
Anyway, we're going to leave you two idiots to do whatever
Yeah.
you're doing. Right?
Okay.
Caldian,
Hmm?
I saw what you rolled. How do you ask the question? You're amongst the grove. Also, do you want to do this in whispers? Or do you want to do it here? Deep?
Yeah, I'm fine with you.
Alright.
After arranging everything, sitting down there, feeling the wind, listening to the trees. It's been a few days now. I'll be thinking all that, I won't be saying that. But... Or maybe I should say it. I'll whisper it.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I'll whisper it under my breath, just quietly as I exhale, slowly, meditating. It has been a few days since I chose you. You seem to be on guard from that thing. And although I encountered it, and it did save me, I know nothing about it. It offers for power. It's not tempting me. But it has a request. And I am for the cost of my life willing to honor it. But I need to know more about it. And you seem to know about it. So if there is a way for you to tell me, or guide me to the right answer, I'm here, sitting here, As simple as possible. As a man versus God. Looking for an answer. Your answer.
As you sit there amongst the groove, feel for a moment past the smell of burning incense. Feel as the wind picks up a bit. The stick is snuffed out, and it flaps your hair. This is wilder wind than you've ever experienced when you've ever tried to speak to your god. You hear a slight noise to your side as the tiger comes down and sits next to you, turns to you. This time, eyes not blue, but instead green. Not an Eldat's voice, or any voice that you recognize, for that matter. Some questions cannot be answered. You must make your own choices. As the tiger blinks, and you see its pupils return back to the normal color, as it seems. Somewhat confused about how it ended up where it was. At the same time, the little stick of incense falls over, knocked over by the wind. As the flame extinguishes, so does all the air. It is still again.
I reach my hand to Koa, patting her on the head.
Yeah, it makes some rather confused chuffing noises.
Telepathically, I'll just say, she spoke through you. Don't be alarmed. No luck with the answer. Let's get back to John. And we walk together. Back to John.
As you go back, you
Carrying
see
my
John.
stuff like over the shoulder instead of on me.
You see John is currently packing a couple of the hammocks away, leaving only 2 of them up outside of the 3 that were put up earlier.
You would see me a bit upset. I'll just look at you and say, Ondina messaged me. Apparently somehow the people in charge, or somebody in charge, I don't know, she mentioned a name, found out about the dragons and there's a sense of uncertainty right now. She said that we should go there, but
I told her that we will wait one more day. They need to figure out what does it mean and if there is a safe passage for you. If not, we will use the letter. It will get us at least an audience. Without waiting for your response, I'll just turn away and lay down in a hammock.
Just to myself, kind of nodding, and keep packing away the things that. Well, basically, I'll leave one hammock each, our 2 tents that we have,
Yeah.
and obviously the campfire will remain. But everything else I'll pack down. So 3 hammocks, and well, it's mostly just the 3 hammocks.
I guess it's a lot more barren now, but the campfire is still there, and so are the hammocks.
I'm not sending Ko away anymore. For now. I'll just lay down with my hand like down from the hammock, just patting her. That's it. For a long while. Staring up to the sky.
Sky is nice and blue. No cloud to be seen. Doesn't make your fears feel any better, though.
I do not know if John wants to say anything or do anything else, but if that will be the end of the scene
Right.
for me.
Oliver, you're welcome to dip. I won't keep you here. You get to make a
Thank
nap.
you. I'm gonna go sleep.
Right.
That works tomorrow again.
Have a good night.
If it's alright with you, look, can I dip to just rest my brain now? Because I'm just thinking of all the scenarios of like what the consequences of what I had to do.
No.
You
You
might,
know,
might
so
if you want to stay in character,
Oh.
it might be fun if you leave now, but you can also stay and see if I might get some answers regarding what the consequences might be, because I'm gonna go.
well,
to
I'm lagging like a crate. Well, the thing is, my internet's dying anyway. I've got like my ping's like 1,000, over 1,000. So I can't really listen in or do anything anyway now. Anyway.
Up to you.
Okay.
If you want to dip, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, my internet's too bad. That's another thing. And prove it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to Mel, like a screenshot. Like I'm not bullshitting. Ooh, Mel, you say?
I'm sure we
Then
can. Just,
Logwig and then Iranax third.
I'm sure we can send a TLDR.
Oh,
Or
shit.
do you want a
Yeah.
TLDR? Because otherwise it can potentially be in character that you don't know what the consequences are going to be.
Right,
that
I'm
could be
gonna
also-
dip.
Right.
Sorry, I can't hear anything.
It's up to you.
I'm
Ludwig.
so
It's
sorry.
big
If you
as
want to tell Darren,
700,
tell
I don't
Darren.
know
If
why.
not, then he'll have to
Right.
find out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I think Roman
Good
said
night.
something, but he's muted.
I was muted.
I'm not going bed. I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna go bed. I'm just gonna like rest the brain now because I've made
Yeah, don't worry
so
about it.
a big decision.
It's up
Power
to
of
it's.
my
I believe it's up to you, Martin. Whether you want to inform him or
Right.
let him find out next session.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we're going to meet up somewhere
He's
next
gonna
session
know.
very soon, so it's his choice of not knowing them when he's going to play in character. Of not knowing.
Logwig, you said you go to the Bright Guard first, right?
Yeah, because then I can walk into the gate, and the gate thing is a side thing anyway, so.
Which gate are you walking into? The southern one, or like?
Well, there's only one gate into the deeper thing, as far as I know. There's one, right?
No, there is one more here. but you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Well,
really
I'm
see it.
gonna try this one because if we're gonna go in with the guards and stuff, we're gonna try here. So might as well try here, and if this goes bad, I can always try and go with the group here, so it doesn't seem that
Here,
weird.
here.
Yeah, but if
Or
I fuck up,
somewhere in that area. I haven't really fully put it in, but yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yep, I get your logic. So you go to the Bright Guard. You basically walk to this massive red, like, shingle roof building with multiple layers, many people going in and out, more well-armed people than you've seen in a fair amount of time.
Oh.
And right next to it, you do see a large bay with these can only be really described as Hextech airships, basically. You can see rather steampunk-esque design on all of them. But none of them seem to be taking off or going anywhere at the moment. But yeah, I mean, if you're just going to kind of walk directly in, you would be just kind of stopped at the gate to the actual guild itself, just to kind of check what you're up to.
So would I be standing in front of a guard right now?
Yeah, you'd just be in front of the guard. He's just kind of looking you up and down.
Good. What time is it? Would you say good?
Probably not that late, like just after noon.
Good afternoon. I wish to send a message to Aurelia.
You wish to send a message?
Yeah.
And who is sending the message?
Well, Lockwick wishes to discuss with Aurelia. If you happen to know if she is here right now.
I will send word to ask. You could wait for a few minutes.
Yes, that would be doable.
He gets up, goes inside.
Is there like a bench or something to just
Yeah,
sit
yep,
down?
there's enough. There's enough. It's a relatively nice and more guarded-y area than the rest of the city.
Oh.
So there
seems
are
to be a little
enough places
fountain here as well, so
yeah,
might
you
as
can
well
sit
just
next. There's
watch
benches
some-
around it, so if you wish to just kind of sit there and
watch some
watch the
flowers, I guess. Touch some grass.
Yep. You can see.
Yeah.
And you watch just kind of everyone going about their own day. You do notice that there seem to be less peasants in this area, and as I said before, generally more well-dressed people, whether it be merchants or actual people who are, adventurers like you. There seems to be a larger influx of them in this place.
Oh.
And after a few minutes, you see as the guard comes back out and just kind of gives you a nod and points inside.
I will go inside. Thank you.
Upstairs and third room to the right.
I will see how far I can get in character. Just walk. Not in character. Said that. I mean, as the chair. Words are my thing.
Yes, I think I understand what you're saying. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna walk up, say pleasant race, and then just walk up.
Yeah. You go up the stairs, large open hall, larger than any you've seen before, with multiple stairs that kind of go in various places, but he kind of points you at the central one.
Okay,
So,
good.
you head
I
up.
don't have to play the roll.
Yeah, you don't have to play the
the
roulette guessing game and find someone taking a shower somewhere. You don't need to worry about that. But yeah, you go through and you kind of knock on third door. You hear a familiar voice just say, "Come in."
Thank you.
Yeah. And you see Riley just sitting there polishing a dagger. Looks up at you, gives you a smile, nod. Hello, Logic.
Hello. I just wanted to let you know, someone made a report to the Steel Legion, as we found out not too long ago, and I wanted to give you a heads up if this is gonna cause any problems.
A report in what way?
He seemed to have reported basically everything he's, well, not everything, but quite a lot from what he has seen on his journey with us.
Who has?
Okay, this is a bit out of character. I fucking always forget his name.
Arthur.
Arthur.
You see as she stops polishing, just kind of full frown. Has he exposed my damp?
I honestly don't know. I think so. That's why I came here to just.
This is a problem.
Oh shit.
Who is this commander?
Arwen Nefel.
Don't worry about it. Mayfield. There are worse people he could have told. His commander is the sister to the man that sponsors the Bright Guard. A representative of Torm, Valerion Nefili. Tempest and Torm, two sides of the same coin, but different in temperament. If he has spoken about everything, I will not be safe here. While I trust the Nayfields, I haven't revealed everything about myself to them. And especially with how troubled times are at the moment, with the murders, with the selection, it's possible I might be arrested just for hiding information this fast. Told them I'm a spy. I definitely need to leave.
He said he left out some personal things, but I don't know.
I asked him. He
what.
specified he only left out Undina stuff.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I asked him exactly what he left out, and he said he only left out Mel's stuff.
Yep.
So,
This
you see
music
as
is
she,
so fitting.
yeah, you see as she gets up, and no longer calm, but more thinking, pacing back and forth, starts to somewhat unconsciously move things into a bag.
I'm gonna ask something that might sound a bit weird, but it is kind of important to me. Would you happen to know how you get near the? Just give me names. What?
Mistral tree.
A Mistral tree.
Yeah, she like kind of stops halfway through putting something away. Turns to you.
I don't want the fruit. I just want to be near it. Talk to it.
I've been to the inner city before. went there under Lord Valerion's command, or representative as the Bright Guard. I've not seen the tree close up myself. My best guess is that you talk to someone of Mistress clergy. It's guarded very well, and is considered rather holy by them.
Ah.
I can't really tell you more than that, look.
What's
And she just kind of continues putting things away.
can I have the name?
No, she doesn't give you a name. She just says you need to talk to someone from someone who follows Mistra. She doesn't know anyone.
Oh, okay. From Mistra. Okay.
Maybe the arcane halls are that Mistra and the goddess of magic, and an area where magic is the foremost thing. Perhaps there's someone there that can help you with your request, but I don't really know more than that.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
she puts some stuff away. I came here under the same thing as before. I am here to try and figure out what is going on with the city. But again, if I have been exposed, I cannot be here anymore. And I'm not taking the risk of being captured and tossed into prison. So, I will leave a message with one of you. Is there anywhere in particular you are staying?
I am probably staying at an inn somewhere, but if you leave a message at the arcane halls, my sister would probably be able to find it.
I will not do the halls, it is too risky.
Oh.
I will give my associate. I will tell him to inform you.
Any good inns I could stay in, so you could just find me there, if that's easier for you.
If you're asking for a recommendation, you're not going to like how it looks. But in the Twilight District, there is one. They have some connections with members of the underworld. Give me a moment. I need to actually look at this. This is all fucking the wrong city.
Oh.
Yeah, I was looking at the system and I was like, sorry about this. It's a lot that I have written, so trying to find it. Two options. Either you go to the Boar's Head, and she just kind of pulls out a map and points at it, and the Boar's Head being this one. It is close to the Bright Guard. I know the proprietor. Either that, or you go to Old Joe's, and she points here within the Twilight District. In either of them, I will have a message left behind on how you can contact me, or how I will contact you. I ask that you keep this away from anyone who might leak more information. And you can see in her face that she is angry about this situation.
I am so sorry this happened.
It's not your fault. But I will be having words with that man. We are to meet again.
That is understandable.
This is a betrayal of trust.
I am sorry everything had to end on such a sour note, but traveling was a lot of fun together.
Kind of mellows a little bit. I had a good time as well. But all good things must come to an end.
So it seems. Oh,
I will
shit.
do what I can.
Yeah.
But I really hope this information does not spread. And you see as she puts some stuff away, then kind of just points to the door. I'm afraid I'm going to need some privacy here.
I understand. So we'll bid my goodbyes.
She gives you a wave as well. As the door closes behind you. Are you going to the gate?
I'm gonna reconsider that plan and probably just go to the arcane halls.
Okay.
See if I can. What time it is at that point? And
It would take you, what, about an hour to get there? Just through traffic and all that. It's not like you're speed running your way through the city or anything either.
no,
So-
I'm probably taking my time, just looking everything over, and just thinking everything through. What is gonna happen?
Make your way through. In the halls, who exactly are you asking? Or actually, wait, we'll do Erdax first, and then I'll get back
Yeah,
to you.
because he might fuck up with whatever the fuck is going on in the arcane halls. Maybe there are no arcane halls.
I was gonna say there may be no arcane halls left afterwards.
Yeah, you come back, it's just it just evaporated. Caradox, you make your way to the arcane halls. What are you doing?
I'm looking for that bastard.
That bastard equals the Archmage.
Yeah.
How are you intending on finding this man?
They said he was coming back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look around. I assume he has a study if this is because that's where.
Yeah, you teleported into his study.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the study, see if he's there.
You're not going to be allowed back in there.
Motherfuckers. I'm gonna ask the his. I assume there's some guards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask.
They're the ones not allowing you in the study. You see like two other copper dragonborn who are just kind of like, yeah, go away.
I need to speak with notes.
Well, Master Aldunari is not here at the moment. He isn't back from where he went. What do you want?
He needs to change my insignia, I've been told.
You're asking for a promotion.
I've completed the task I set out to do. That I was told to do. And also, no one seems to appreciate these older insignias.
So take a look at it. Yes, it's Gilren.
No,
Oh, you're the one.
I'm gonna show them also like the really old tier 3 one.
Yeah, no, they kind of just look at it all. They look at all of her stuff, and it's like clicks in their head. Oh, you're the one that. Ah. Yes, Master Aldunari is not very happy with you. He's had to go all the way to Driftwater for your sake. Because Elduin Gilren couldn't wait a little bit longer to see you.
Ah. So he won't be back for a while then.
Oh, he'll be back. The elf has gone now, so he'll be back sometime today. But you can see why perhaps we're not the most fond of you, making other people do your errands.
Well, I'd be able to do them myself if I was allowed in the city any other way.
You see as the Dragonborn to the left, the slightly shorter one. But as he walks up, the other one just kind of backs up a bit. So, you're trying to get your certification. Level 4 mage. Sure, I can do it for you. Akash Aldunari is my name. Member of the Aldunari family.
I'm gonna look at him really suspiciously, because I would 100% know that unless it's a unless it's only archmages. It's only archmages.
Yeah. You can
So,
tell
yeah,
by
give
his
me the
demeanor. You can tell by his demeanor that you're welcome to roll the insight if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna vibe check the fuck out of him. I have a feeling he's gonna do something sinister.
Who knows?
I suck at vibing.
I
No, I'm alright at vibing.
just don't
I-
want it.
I'm alright at vibing.
It's alright, Robin.
There's all these shitty rolls with these high mods.
Put up memento.
I am just gonna let you know, it doesn't matter what he rolls, it's portented. To the
What's important to do?
6.
You can tell he's shady.
Yeah, 100% shady.
Yeah.
even,
can tell-
even without rolling that, it's obvious.
It's not that he's lying when he says that he can get you qualified, but you can definitely tell he's not a fan of you or your master. And he's definitely looking to fuck some stuff up for you. You see as he puts the thing into his pocket and just pulls out. Look, I have this stamp of my master. You want to be verified? I can do it easily. You don't need to bother him for it. But, as you know, a tier 4 mage needs to be able to cast spells at a certain level.
And what would you need me to cast?
Simple. We'll go outside, and I will cast a spell at you. You will counterspell it. As long as you do it successfully,
Oh no, RNG!
we have no problems.
Okay, yes.
You wouldn't be worried about counterspelling a lightning bolt, would you?
No.
A weak spell. I'm sure there's no problems.
I thought you were gonna do a 7th level then.
Upcast it to
the
level 9.
terrorism intensifies.
You see, as you do, you agree to this challenge then?
Yeah, I just need to double check how it's, because I can't remember if it's the
You
same.
can, if you
with
upcast it,
autos.
if you upcast it, the highest level counterspell you have is a 5th level. Right?
Yeah.
If you upcast it to
lightning-
5, you auto cancel it. However, if he upcasts
No, it
lightning
has
bolt,
to. It's the same level. It's if it's the same level.
that's the thing. But if he upcasts
Yeah.
lightning bolt to 6th or higher, then
Lightning
you're going to
bolt's
need to.
4th.
Lightning bolt is the same level as fireball, so whichever that is.
Yeah, 4th. Yeah. 3rd.
Fireball is 3rd.
3rd. Yeah, 3rd.
So if he upcasts it to 6th level or higher,
Yeah. I have to roll. Yeah.
then you have to roll. Okay.
Mhm.
So we might need different music for this. I wasn't expecting this today.
If you upcast it all the way, he might also just get one shot. It goes wrong.
Possibly.
Yeah, it won't be his master coming back. I'm also prepared just to misty step out the way.
Aren't both reaction though?
No, only one of them's a reaction.
So that's not how Misty Step works. You need to make either a dex save, or...
Yeah.
So,
I'd also just banish him if it does hit me. Fuck it.
you see as he comes down, right? And just kind of shoos the crowd away in, like, one of the areas that seems to be designated for mage versus mage combat. Right, all of you, move. Move. Come. You don't get to fight, but you get to watch. The proud pupil of Elduin Gilren. Come back.
If we're gonna prepare this properly, I'm gonna bring my good friend Quilly out.
Okay.
With his buck.
Yep. You see the book floating behind you. Proud pupil of Elduin Gilren, return to us. Left us for so long. And he's now back. To show us what a mage he's become. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will be using a measly lightning bolt to test his skill. If he can't even counterspell that, can he be considered a tier 4 mage? Now you just see, murmuring around the area. Lockwig, I'd say you would be here, but you took a very long detour, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Prepare yourself.
Yep.
You see as he rubs something between his hands. See the crackle of lightning form. Or he holds out a hand and goes, I need you to make a dexterity save, or counterspell.
I'm just gonna play on the safe side and just counterspell up to 5th level.
I need you to roll.
You need me to roll? Plus... I need to know its spell level. 6th spell, okay. I'm just double checking which way round I need to land it, if it's a... Wait, sorry, so...
You need to make a ability check with your spell
it's
save.
10 plus... Yeah, it's 10 plus 6, but I don't know if I have to beat it or be lower than it.
You roll d20 plus Arcana, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm double... It doesn't
You need to go... You need to roll higher.
Yeah, when you...
You could port and roll this lower on his side.
No, that's not how it works.
It is a save that he needs to make, and he's been asked to counterspell it. So, unless he has a portent of super high, he wouldn't be able to put that in.
No. It doesn't say. It just says the DC equals 10 plus spells, but it doesn't actually tell me what to roll.
The DC would be, since it's a 6th level spell.
It's a 16. It's 16, but it doesn't actually tell me what to roll. Do I have to roll?
It does. You need to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Oh yeah, spellcasting. Yes, sorry.
So d20 plus 5. I assume your spellcasting ability.
My spellcasting, yes, is plus 5. Yes.
I wish you good luck. You have a fairly good chance of beating this.
Yeah, but I've been rolling awful all day, so no, I don't.
So I guess give the man your power.
Oh yeah, I have to. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Even if I did, I still have to roll it because it'll be low. Yeah. Oh, Martin, pray the dice for me. Bless these holy dice.
I cannot whisper to them physically. I can whisper to them real life.
Oh,
God awful dice.
You do have inspiration.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm 100% using that. But it's gonna be a terrible dice. I hope you know. The dice are cursed. The dice are fucking cursed!
I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, I cannot whisper to them.
How much HP do you have, Kurt?
Full. I can't, even at 6th level, it can't one-shot me.
Yes, it's 11d6.
Unless it max rolls.
No,
which-
it's 37.
Yeah.
As you attempt to counterspell it, confident in your
Yeah.
ability, but you realize that is not a 5th level lightning bolt, or even a 3rd level one. That is a full-blown 6th level lightning bolt, as the energy hits you in the chest, and you are blasted back 5 feet. And you just land on the ground, a bit charred. And he can't even manage a lightning bolt.
I'm just gonna... You said a lightning bolt. Well... You don't like to play fair, I see. And I'm just gonna click my fingers as in front of everyone. He's gonna be like, you wanna see how powerful I am? React to this. And then just snap my fingers and banish him.
Okay. We'll
If you're rolling, by the way, it's important to... Yeah.
Oh, you were gonna portent anyway.
Oh, no, yeah. It was gonna be a 7, my other one.
Yeah, well, your portent is used up because you were gonna use it.
Yeah, because I said, yep.
And you see as he's quite confident that he's gonna handle it. Before, with an audible pop, you see him smirking there, arrogant prick, and he goes as he disappears. And everyone's murmuring is immediately cut short as they look at the fact that he's just disappeared now. And then they start muttering about that, as you're kind of just standing there holding some of your lightning-soaked clothes. Lightning soaked? Lightning fried? I'm not sure. What is the word for it?
I've just got I've got like the burn mark because
that's you got burn marks. You've got like your clothes themselves need a change, but you stand there with a grin on your face because he is no longer here on this plane.
I'm gonna walk to about where he was. I'm just gonna hold him for the whole 1 minute. By the way, just walking slowly over to where he was.
Yeah. So you hold him for the minute.
Yeah. And
as the minute ends, you see with another audible, he popped back into existence, just confused and mildly terrified.
I'm gonna grab him by the shirt.
Yeah, you hold him.
If you're gonna test me next time, test me properly, or you may not need. Well, you may not see a next time. I'm just gonna push him back.
You're welcome to roll intimidation with either charisma or strength, which is not really helpful either way.
I'm just gonna...
Or if you can think of a better way to do it, you can also tell me. I need to use different.
No. I'm just gonna roll with what it normally is. I mean, it's not gonna be a good roll anyway. Oh, actually, it was. Oh, what the fuck? Decent roll. Look at that. The ones that I have a +0 to, I've been rolling with okay, and then everything else has been dog shit.
Alright, so you push him back, and he kind of staggers back, kind of panting a little bit heavily. Just cheap trick. Fine. Let no one say that I am depriving you of what you are. Able to banish people. You're a mage. A higher caliber than you used to be. Your badge.
I'm gonna hand him my old one. and
Yeah.
take that one.
He just takes it.
I'm just gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look, just to make sure. I mean, I haven't seen what the new ones look like, but I'm like just having a look to make sure. I'm like, yeah, this seems correct. Having a
The
problem.
way it goes, it's usually like a flower with like multiple petals. That's how you
Yeah.
imagine it. So yours has 3.
Yeah, and then
And
this,
you see as he takes it, if you look at it, and just tosses it into the sand
Yeah.
before he reaches into his pocket and chucks you a new medallion with 4 petals around it.
Yep.
The paperwork will be done later. I don't think this ends here. And you say they just kind of shoves his sleeves out and walks. Back to the tower.
I'm just gonna, as soon as I'm done, wait for everyone to clear off slightly or go back to what they were doing, and then just.
I mean, you don't really get everyone to clear off. You have quite a few people still just looking like, what the fuck just happened? But you don't really have anyone who comes forward to, assist you in any way or anything. But
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the ground, just brush myself off, clean myself up with Presty, and then let's see what the others are doing.
right. I'm gonna say it's probably best that we end it here because,
I am.
well, 2 people have gone nappy naps.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's
Fine.
what I'm gonna plan to do. Just like start walking off.
All right. I got a fucking message from James asking me, can I change one thing about what I shared? I was like, nope, not happening.
Well,
This is why you're careful about
Well.
what you share.
let's hope Aurelia doesn't get too fucked over.
We will see.
She's definitely getting fucked over. I mean, how many times have we been told not to tell certain things? Come on, people. And then saying, you need to stay calm.
That was more because screaming about it isn't gonna make it go
Yep,
away.
it's already happened. To be fair, I can understand it from his character's perspective. He doesn't have much of an allegiance, but it is definitely fucking something. And
I just like, I live for these kind of moments.
group conflict is very fun. Roman, you still alive?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, also, James and I
Yeah.
have
Sorry,
decided.
my unmute didn't